Uh, so last week you guys participated in a small little fun warg battle in which you had a werewolf and his basically squad pack of werewolves coming to attack the wargs, and you played like small scout wargs that fought to protect the cave in Gimrock, in which you did a valiant battle, took out a good amount. You took out both of the dire wolves, and I think one werewolf. Yeah, I think one werewolf. Before falling in battle, in which your characters who were within the cave itself fought against Lars and the two werewolves that accompanied him. After some light situations, Circos was able to valiantly see where through some crazy magic and throw a fireball at them, doing substantial damage to a good amount of them, as they seem to be focused on attacking Gimrock. Ragnar and Alai were able to put some attacks into them, as Zinyaria also took down a werewolf. The brewer throwing a fireball near the end, as you were able to ward them off. Gimrock, very pleased with your protection, not only gave you a place to stay for the night, as Ragnar and Alai were going to transform. He also said that in the future, wolves of Barovia that were not under the command of Strahd would not attack you, and that if you needed his help, you could contact a wereraven, a werewolf, or a wolf to reach him, and he would send a pack or himself. Soon after, they brought you to where you were going to be staying the night, in which Ragnar and Alai stripped down and got into a pit. The pit was covered by all sides by the wargs to protect and make sure that they stayed there. Circos and Brewer went to sleep on the other side of the cavern, while Zinyaria, who doesn't sleep, watched over them. In the middle of the night, the transformation happened. Ragnar turning into a big, burly, gray werewolf, and Alai turning into a more slender, long-haired, dark werewolf with like a gleaming blue eyes. Both fought out in different ways. Ragnar through sheer force, and Alai through climbing. Alai was the first to escape the pit, jumping on Zinyaria as she jumped out and slashing her, as Ragnar busts through one of the wargs. Gimrock and the wargs went to stop you, able to stop Alai before she escaped the cave, but unable to stop Ragnar. While pinning Alai down, she eventually transformed out after about a couple more hours, and was given a bloody blanket from Zinyaria after getting slashed by her. And Ragnar escaped into the woods. Circos and Brewer tested out one of the sigil ring, in which it not only hurt him, the arm that he currently has recoiled from it and attacked him, taking severe damage from it, as Circos identified the second ring, which was a ring of restoration, I believe, and equipped that himself, attuned to it, eventually giving the second ring to Zinyaria, who put it on and was able to wear the ring without getting attacked. So she has the sigil ring now. Eventually, Circos and Zinyaria and the Brewer went to go find Ragnar, going through the gusts of wind in the blizzard, and eventually finding him dead over a wolf that he devoured. bringing him back as he cloaked it over himself, the carcass like a big blanket. Eventually, thanking the warg, taking a long rest before you left, and heading out into the cold to find the werewolves. As you got to the werewolves, there were many plans that were discussed. Alai, going invisible, peeked into the cavern, to the cave through the cavern, was able to spot some people above her scouting, came back. There was a discussion about pulling them out and attacking them. There was discussions about just talking to them. Eventually the brewer just walked through stealthily, but was caught, in which a werewolf jumped down with blondish pink hair, with werewolves on her side. A fight looked like it was going to start to break out when Zenyaria persuaded them to talk to Kirill. She said that everyone would have to be bound to speak to Kirill, and Ragnar disagreed. Eventually, all of the werewolves came and bound you. Circos was able to charm one of the werewolves, and has the bind is looser than the rest of you, as you were brought within. Alai, invisible the whole time, followed you closely from behind, and Ragnar stood outside as you were brought
quickly.
As you were brought into a hall with a throne. A fire cast great shadows on the wall. A man stood in front of the fire, flanked by 2 large direwolves. He was clearly in command, but did not look at all friendly. As Zenyaria saw his face come into play, she noticed it very vividly as the leader of the pack that killed her the night she died. Tonight we're going to start with Ragnar. Ragnar.
Raggy!
Ragjag.
Whoa, Waggy!
So you're outside of the cave.
And he gets stabbed. Bye.
Rip.
The female
Roll for addition.
is up front with her staff, holding it to her right, her spear, as the other werewolves all surround her. What are you doing?
Well, I was leaving.
Yeah, so what are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm gonna start walking back this way, towards the tree line.
Okay.
I don't know how far the tree line is away.
It's not that far. You're probably like 15, 20 feet away from it from there.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna walk on down towards the tree line. I'm just gonna, like, get in towards the tree line a little bit. And hunker down and wait. I'll lay out a hunting trap in a spot that looks like a choke point.
Give me a perception check.
Eight.
As you look at the cave itself, you see that the rock wall on both sides has many different paths that you could take if you wanted to climb up it. As above, you can see that light from that you saw earlier when you guys were coming in.
So, way up, there's light coming from on top of the hill?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll lower the shutter on the lantern. Because I don't think it's in my inventory, but Eli gave it to me, right? The lantern.
I couldn't slide it from my inventory to yours.
I can add it if you gave it to him.
Yeah.
The shutter just means it's back to normal.
Yeah, I'll put it out completely.
Okay.
I'll go 0 dark 30. I'll put it out completely, and then I'll kind of try to give the cave a little bit of a berth as I'll swing around towards
Which way? Left
the
or right?
exterior. Whichever looks like I can use the coverage of the woods more. I don't know if...
Left side would be more, like you could actually move more left.
Okay, yeah, I'll go left side then.
So as you walk up to this cliffside, you can see that it's 40 feet high to the next ridge, but it looks decently climbable. It looks like it has good footing. You can actually move your token to see what part you would want to go.
This looks the best right here. So I can just move, or?
Yeah, so you get to the rock wall. It's 40 feet up, so it is a dex save or acrobatics because of the snow.
All right. I'll give it a shot. Not bad. 18.
18? Yep. So as you slowly make your way, you're able to get past this ledge and get up to this side of the cliff. In it, you see that it like kind of ravines out a little bit, and then there's more steep cliffs coming on each side. But there's little pathways that you can take.
Does it end like right here?
Yeah, like this is like a valley, and then you can see like this is steeper. This, you know what I mean? Like basically each one of these has like a different path you can take.
Is there anything that looks less clear, like more cleared of snow, where the snow might affect me less?
Give me a survival check.
All these at disadvantage sucks. Not bad. 16?
16. You could tell that these right here are not only snowy but more steep than going like this way, but the most you rolled a 16. The best path you see is right here, has the least amount of snow and big spots you could step up on.
All right, I'm gonna go that way then.
Okay. Another strength, dexterity or acrobatics check.
$13.
13. You make it like halfway, you almost slip, but grab on as you are able to fully climb up to here. And when you get here, you see that there is a very long strip, and you can see way more pathways. But you do notice a soft flickering glow where the snow is slowly melting and dripping down over in this range.
I'm gonna go for that, towards that. Going for the slit.
Yep.
The Mount Nussy. The Mussy.
I just said that in the chat and said Cliffussy. I'm glad we're all in the same way.
Someone take that and screenshot it, and then find Zanyara's picture, and then Photoshop it right in the neck. When you get to it, it looks like a fissure. It is big enough to fit you. You see water basically from the snow melting into the darkness.
The Cliffussy.
Can I see anything down there? Like, is it just pitch black?
Yeah, if you don't have dark vision, it's too dark to see within.
I'm gonna like stop here for a minute and listen to see if I can hear anything coming from inside.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Shit. 9.
9. From what you hear, all you hear is the dripping of water.
Drip, drip, drop, little lake, full showers.
Enough water. All right. Does this look like a clear path over here?
Yeah, this right here looks like it's clear all the way up for a good distance, all the way up to here.
All right. I'm gonna start working my way up there. I'm gonna do it stealthily though.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
What's my stealth mod to? 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah. As I'm gonna stealth my way up in this direction. Is this all like a cliff face in front of me?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna survey the cliff face, like how... Both looking to see like how high the cliff face is from where I am right now, and like if there's any avenues that look clear like I saw earlier.
Survival check.
It's good. 21.
21?
17.
You can
Yep.
tell that the cliff here is much smaller than the other ones. And you can tell that pretty much the sides of it are all similar in how difficult of the climb would be, but this peak right here would be the toughest because it pushes out. You'd be like hanging upside down a little bit to get onto the top of it.
It's bouldering. Alright, I'm gonna come over in this direction, still stealthing. And I'm gonna try to climb up this edge here.
Okay. Go ahead.
What's the check again? Is it acrobatics?
Acrobatics or dex save, yeah. So if you're
12.
12?
Yeah.
You get right to the edge and feel like you're about to slip and you slide, and then you just find a rock as you grip onto it and you're able to pick yourself up.
Hello.
And when you climb up, a werewolf sees you and immediately attacks as you're in combat.
Hell yeah.
Stealth was not good.
Hi, Walter.
So it's a surprise round, so he'll be attacking first.
Alright.
As he will come over and attack you.
Throw that pussy bitch down the mountain.
A dirty 20.
Yup.
For 7 slashing damage. And then he's going to attack you again with his claws for 13, which I believe is a miss on you.
Yep.
Yep. So you don't get to go because it's a surprise round, and he goes again. As you climb up, he slashes at you once, and then he misses on the second one as you slide underneath him, and he slashes 2 more times. The first one is a miss. The second one is a 19.
Yep.
10 slashing damage. He beats you up pretty good. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna spin and readjust myself right here. Can I tell if there's space to stand right here?
There isn't, no.
Okay. I'm gonna rage. And then Treebane and the Silver Javelin in my offhand are my 2 weapons out right now. As I'm going to I'm gonna recklessly attack him first. Oh no, my wine's in the way. For a 13 to hit.
Well, wine.
13 to hit hits.
As I slash him for... Hold on, I'm doing math. 14 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And 3 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna offhand strike with my second attack, so this is with the javelin. Best rolls. 9 plus 7, 16 to hit.
Hits.
For 7 points of silver piercing damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to shove him towards the edge. What'd you say?
Hot boy summer. Dinner and a show.
You have 3. That's 3 attacks.
Yeah, my offhand attack was the other one.
What? How do you have 3 attacks? I'm just might be dumb.
My offhand strike.
Oh, that lets you have a free second
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
So my multi-attack are my main attacks, but I use my offhand strike for second, because you can technically do them in any order.
Okay.
I was just fishing for more damage there. But yeah, I'm going to use the second of my multi-attack, my primary attacks, to shove him.
Yeah. Shove is resisted by shoving. Strength or dexterity.
Mine's a 23.
Okay. Yep. You shove him, and he falls down 20 feet. And he is prone. Okay.
And I'll wait right there.
Okay, his turn. Get back up his half. He can't really climb right now, so he is going to howl
God damn it.
and take the dodge action as it's your turn.
Does the howl, like, echo up this way at all?
Yeah, I'm about to... I mean, you can hear it, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I mean. It's like, was it a noticeable howl? Or is the wind and the snow dampening his vocal cords?
I mean, you could hear it, yeah. It's your turn.
Dodge him like
Rip.
a bitch.
What he's saying is his friends are coming. For sure.
What's over here?
And she will die
As
on
I
that
look-
hill.
You can
on.
see an entrance to a cave. Just to give a scene here, since we got right into combat, you see a smoldering fire sits within a ring of stone. It looks to be a lookout post. From the vantage point, one can see far down the mountain into the valley and anyone who approaches. Right here, you can tell that there is there's a boulder to the right, and there's an open cave right here.
A boulder to the right.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you can say that it's on the map, but
Okay.
you can tell
Would the
that
boulder theoretically push into and cover the hole?
theoretically, yes. Yep. You can basically. I don't need you to roll to be able to tell that that boulder usually is in front of there.
I have to dash to get there. So I'll dash up to try to block that. Well, I can't do it this turn, but it's the end game. This fuck.
A werewolf does come out of there, as this werewolf has to climb and roll. Which he does. I wish I had that before I fell. Should be up to here. and he will dash to here. Alright, Rag. You see another werewolf come out. What are you doing? Could have just went down the fissure.
I didn't actually want to go into. I want to be in there.
Yeah, what's wrong with the Clefussy?
So this guy's in the doorway. Alright, I'm gonna move back in this direction and recklessly attack this guy
I heard your joke, Hannah. Don't worry.
for a 24 to hit.
Hits.
For 14 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Then I'll do my offhand strike with the spear for a 18 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
For 12 silvered piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do my final attack, main hand strike, for a 22 to hit.
Hits.
For plus 6, 10 magical slashing. And 4 necrotic.
Kills it. How do you want to kill it?
I'll just like hack into it, stab it with the spear, rip both of them out, and I'm gonna use the spear again. As I pull away, I'm gonna do a quick jab into the eye socket.
Okay, he goes down into the snow. Anything else?
I move my remaining 10 feet this time.
Alright. Werewolf. Fly up and attack you. $18.
That's
5 slashing damage. And the second one was a miss. As it runs out and slashes you, what are you doing?
fucking repaying the favor and chopping. I'm gonna recklessly attack this one. For a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Oh, that's not where it is. Oh, yeah. Stupid. For 7 magical slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage as I'll imbue the blade with necrotic energy.
What were the damages? Sorry, say.
7
7.
magical slashing and 5 necrotic.
Okay.
Do 22 to hit.
Hits.
JK, natural 20. I'm stupid. I was looking at the wrong dice. So, D8, 3, 7, plus 8. No, yeah, right? It's maximum. So 8 plus 3, 11, plus 6, rather. 17
17.
magical slashing damage. And then with my offhand strike with the spear is a 24 to hit for Nope, that's not. My math is very great today. For 10 piercing.
Okay.
Silvered piercing.
All right. 15. One's a miss. 15.
15 hits.
5 slashing damage.
Have to do it, but-
It's your turn, right?
I didn't know if he was doing something else. Something.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm gonna recklessly attack again for a dirty 20.
Okay.
As this will do 10 points of magical slashing damage and 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then I'll swing at him again for a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Yep. For an additional 7 points of magical slashing damage.
How do you want to kill him?
I'm just gonna cleave in his head twice as I'm gonna spread his brains over the snow.
Okay. As you sit there, covered in werewolf blood in the middle of the snow, with 2 werewolves dead in front of you, or like fucking Betty collection thing. You're alone on this cliff with that cave opening in the back.
All right, can I? So I went in and put my trap down, the hunting trap.
Yeah, that's fine.
When I come up here. So I'm gonna first go over towards this door and set that up, pretty much like in the doorway.
Okay.
Like here. Trap.
Hope we come out that doorway.
I do too. That'd be kind of funny. And then can I inspect what's going on here? What I'm looking at?
Yeah. Without even needing to do much, you can tell that it looks mostly where, I don't know why I think the map and what I wrote are 2 different things, but it basically looks like a lookout post where they would light a fire and like keep an eye on the werewolf cave. You can see good amount of tracks around, some human, some werewolf, some like wolfish human tracks. And you can tell from the scraping on the wall that the boulder is pushed a good amount, like it sees usage.
If I listen down the tunnel, do I hear anything?
Perception check for that.
8.
You just hear the gusting of the wind.
All right. There's room to like walk over here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna like drag these werewolf corpses over onto the side here.
Okay.
kind of get them out of view.
Give me a strength check for how long it takes you to move both.
Just flat strength or athletics or?
Athletics is fine if you want to use athletics.
I roll badly anyways.
Go.
10.
Okay. The first one you have no trouble really, but the second one you get a little winded from how badly you're hurt. You're bleeding. But it takes you about like 30 minutes to get them both over there and hidden. But just for now, we will say you put them in this bush. Give me a survival check for how good you hide them.
15.
Okay. Yeah. The snow's packing up on that bush on the outside, and they're pretty hidden in there.
I'm gonna kind of hang out like over towards this edge, trying to like stay out of sight of the cave, but I'm gonna start trying to like regain my breath a little bit here as I'll start a short rest. I don't anticipate I'm gonna be able to finish it, but
Okay.
as I'm kind of just waiting and listening to see if I can hear anything from inside the cave for that duration while I just relax for a hot minute.
All right. You guys, as you are down in the cave and pushed in front of Kirill, the breath on your back humid from the werewolves, he looks up. Why are you here? Are you deaf?
We are here because we were told you could help our afflicted friends.
Who told you that?
It's rumors, from what we heard. It's a wolf clan, a werewolf clan, in the hills. And thankfully, we found it.
Make a deception check.
That is a 12.
There are no rumors. Starting with lies is not smart on your behalf. Why have you really come here?
I mean, it is not a lie that my friend is afflicted.
We help those in our pack. I don't see why I should help you. Or your friends.
Perhaps this should be his new home. We aid you in providing a strong, burly werewolf. In exchange, you'll let us go.
I don't just accept werewolves. You have to prove yourself here.
I'm sure he can prove himself.
Who is this man?
His name is Ragnar of the Hill People.
Where is he?
Well, he is very much a warrior, and he would not agree to come in bound. I believe that is something you would look for in a potential recruit. One who never backs down.
Usually one that will kill without mercy is what I look for.
He will do that as well.
I feel no need to help in any rituals. If you would want that, you need to pay me in favor. Killing the warg seems like a good one. I sent my first in command, Lars, there not long ago. Have not heard back.
Whereabouts are these wargs located?
Deception check. You can't just deceive for no reason.
19.
19? Yeah, his last one was a 20. Far to the west. They're cowards, weak. We could decimate them now. Take their cave, make ourselves bigger. Then you would have a home. We could tame the beast within them. This Ragnar. Teach him to use it for strength.
These wargs, they are. It seems like they would be your allies. Why the divide between you two?
They don't seem to like my methods. I'll just leave it at that.
Ill. Do you know what their numbers look like for the wargs? How strong is this pack?
I would imagine Lars is fighting them now. So, I'm sure he's taken some out. He's a very strong individual. Last I checked, 10 to 12, and then the leader.
Think we should be able to kill him? What kind of proof would you want?
Gimrock's head. They could make a lovely mantle for over my throne.
Seems customary. Hang the head
What I
of
would
a-
do?
Yes, exactly.
The direwolf next to him is chewing on a bone, and the left one's just licking its paws. Set the scene.
Move.
Yeah. Make a stealth check.
Oh, shit.
You just fucking flying.
As if I could move.
Oh, she's
Do you want to
dashing.
delete my token off the bottom of this map? Because I think the stream's like kind of focusing, trying to keep mine in sight.
Hold on. I gotta use my fingers. 26.
26, okay. As you make your way up those steps, you see, where are my journals? I hate Foundry so much. Where are my journals?
Oh, scale. She's got a little schmutz on her face.
You see a woman with red blood and a pattern leaning kind of against the wall, long red hair, locks. You can tell that she's kind of like she's like talking to herself angrily almost. But like, huh?
Is it Wolfang?
Oh no, it's not Wolfang. It kind of looks like it, but it's not. She's has a knife that she's just scraping at her nail, and you can tell that her nail is like very, very sharp. But yeah, she's kind of like muttering to herself while she watches what's transcribing in the hall. But she pays you no notice as you are invisible and underneath that light, but invisible.
I am underneath the light, but I am invisible, so.
Yeah, no one sees it.
Can I perceive to try to hear what she's saying?
Yeah, perception check.
Or 17. 22.
You try to make out the words, and the one sentence you hear is, "Maybe they'll be the ones to take him out."
Like, what side is she on?
To find out the werewolves I killed were allied with her.
Is this... Is this like a ledge?
Yeah. That's why you couldn't see them before.
Go down the hall to see.
Before we move back to Hannah, Kirill,
Everything's a message.
after he finishes his sentence, looks over to Zenyaria. "Why do you look familiar?"
She's just shaking, and she shakes her head at him.
Make a deception check.
It's like a little chihuahua.
Yeah, she literally is.
I don't know why I look familiar.
If she had any liquid in her body, she'd pee herself.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
13.
He rolled a 1. Is your friend alive or dead?
Her?
Yes.
I would say very much alive. She's full of vigor.
She looks like a corpse. Familiar one.
I mean, the sun hasn't come out in this place for months. 10 days. It's outrageous. I wish I saw the sun recently myself.
Perhaps. Are you going to take the deal or not, or you're wasting my time?
I believe it is, a fair deal. We were able to deal with your problem. I believe you said help with the affliction of our friend. Is that correct?
We have ways, yes. If you are able to kill the wargs, you shall be a member of our pack.
Then I think that
We get
it is
pack
agreeable. Could you teach us tactics?
Alai, what are you doing?
Tactics that would be employed by a pack.
Is this a big rock? Like, is it high?
Yeah, it's like there's a roof. It goes to the roof, basically.
Okay.
It's like a column.
I'm going to try to sneak by her and get behind the rock.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me another stealth check for that.
Two 17s. Natural 20, baby.
Good.
Plus 9. 29.
Okay. Go ahead and make your movement. Half movement because you're stealth.
Oh, there's another guy there. Is she saying anything else that I can try to pick up?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
13.
13. Yeah, you pick up like you pick up assume power in her mumbling, but you don't fully hear the sentence.
I'm gonna kind of on the rock, like roll a little bit to this side here.
Mm.
Just check out this person.
You see
These
younger
baddies.
a younger woman, also like kind of she's just standing rigid with her arms wrapped up, You see the back of her. Her hair is shaven to the sides, long hair going down to her, like to her, the small of her back. Give me a perception check.
$19.
She has a claw in her hand, and she's just scratching it on her forearm. Not like her claw, but like holding a claw that looks very large. And you can tell that they're both of these girls are just watching what's going on right now.
How many things that I could do here?
Behind you, the area seems kind of like a maze of tunnels, but you see torches flickering and muffled sounds coming from deeper in the cave.
Do it. Do it.
Hello?
When you get here, you get to what looks to be the hide is laid out, and it looks like ransacked beds, and there's bones just littered around, but it's empty.
I'm gonna move to here. Oh. Where these people come from? I thought they're werewolves. Turned werewolves at night. Got it.
You see a small female child lays sleeping as a woman is in a whispered voice sings a soothing song to her, and then to the back right you see a young male leaned on kind of like sitting on his ass with his knees up and a book on his knees, and he has it out and he's reading it.
Is anybody saying anything?
Well, the girl's singing like a lullaby to this child.
Is this one reading a book?
This one's the one his back is to the wall, and you can kind of just see his legs up, and he has a book. You can kind of see the book on his legs, and you can see like the side of him, his head's shaved.
Can I take a step up and just try to see if I can see what he's reading?
Stealth check, and then yes, just start with the stealth
check. And how if I didn't
there.
Breathe? Zenyaria, can you teach me how to not breathe?
Step 1, be dead. Plus.
23 on the stealth roll.
Okay, yeah, you move up. Perception roll. You can have advantage because you're that close. You're roguing. Look at you, rogue.
I know, right?
Rogue
Get
in
out
full
of this
force
cave.
right now.
We've had some barbarian.
We had very much barbarian from Rogan right now.
24.
You can tell that the pages are written in common, and they are a diary. And you can tell that this person writes his name and the number of the page of each diary on the top right corner, and the name says Ilya Kretskov.
Isn't that his son? I hate spelling names. I fucking hate it.
It's Ilya.
It's okay. It's
and
whatever
Kretskov
it is in my book.
Kretzkov.
How it sounds.
Ilya Kretskov.
I'm going to kind of come to this wall and lean over and try to perceive these guys.
Oh, I have a note for that, but I'm not here.
Let's cut back to these guys first, because you're pretty deep in the cave at this point. So, Circos,
Deepa!
last time you spoke, you guys basically said you were going to take the deal. So Kiro kind of like leans back, where he like starts patting the direwolf to his right. Then I have no more need to speak to you. You may leave.
My last, you said the cave was to the west for the wargs, but Do you have anyone here that you may trust with us? To take us, they know where it is exactly.
Make a persuasion check. Because that's a decently big axe.
13.
The job is for you to find out, not for us. If you want to be in this pack, or Ragnar be in this pack and you be an ally, then you will have to accomplish this goal. We will also have to see this Ragnar up front. We will not just accept him without him presenting himself and showing what he could provide to us. But start with Gimrock's head.
He will, I am sure he will be the one to cleave off that head, and he will be happy to bring it up to you dripping with blood. So you will be very enthused when you see this man. He is a mountain.
We'll wait to see.
Falls really quick.
The werewolves all get on either side of you and start walking you out. Zinyaria, give me a perception check as you're walking out.
Oops, sorry.
5!
I don't see shit.
I'm not a perceptive fucking person. Those dead fucking glaucoma eyes. They're all fucking hazy.
I will just say that you would know that you saw Kiro that day, but Kiro's not the one who killed you.
Ooh, twist.
The slight nosy throb that she had.
So, when I was in front of him, I had a feeling, like a gut feeling he wasn't my murker.
No see feeling, let's be
No
honest.
It was probably one of these 8 baddies in the cave.
You would have known that Kiro was, like, there. Like, you would have gotten, like, brief moments of Kiro, like, when you and your friends were getting attacked, that Kiro was kind of in the back. He wasn't necessarily doing the attacking, and others are what attacked you.
That means he's probably the one who killed my friends, though. Maybe. Saying.
Wait for another nosy throb to find out.
That's fine, I just need him more.
He was very much there. As you get here, the werewolves back out and form up. I believe the charm is fallen off at this point on this guy. So he just gets into position. And you guys look to see absolutely no trace of Ragnar. What are you doing?
This bitch.
We still...
Or Ala, you don't know where Ala is.
I'll turn back to I'll look at the baddie in the middle. Where did that the big man go? Did you
Last
see?
I saw, he went into the woods.
Oh, great.
Good friend.
Yes, great friend. Won't accompany us inside. Goes off to fuck off into the woods, whatever. I
Gallivanting.
I'll look between both of you. Well, do either of you have a light? Because I don't have shit to see.
Gaslight.
I think you still have it on. No, you don't. I wish I knew light by the top of my head, but it's 2020, right? Yeah.
2020.
Night on.
Light gives you 20/20 vision. That's how I'm gonna remember that from now on.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Innovative.
Nice. For you.
I'll slap it on my shield. Is that better?
It's much better.
Are we still tied? Or
No,
no?
they unbound you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I can't imagine he's gone far, so we might as well.
Follow the big mountain man tracks.
Yes, exactly. Do we see any big mountain man tracks?
What are you gonna like walk to the woods and look?
Or
I mean, you could technically look
where
from
we
here,
are
yeah.
right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can make a survival check.
Survival. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Right now they're like kind of starting to get covered by the snow, but you can tell that their direction currently is towards the woods.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the biggest tracks here that they're human, so maybe let's just follow these. Start walking to the tree line.
As you guys get to the tree line, go ahead and make me another survival check.
Oh, that is another 14.
Another 14. When you get there, you see basically static, like he was kind of like in a spot, and then you see it. You just go cutting to the west as you make your way through the forest. You eventually just see it cut back towards the cave, but towards the side of the cave.
I think maybe he took matters into his own hands.
Are you following the tracks?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you come up right here at the bottom of the cave. Just gonna say it looks like you're like right there because that's where the cave mouth is, but I'm gonna say it's decently distant from there to there. So they don't necessarily see you coming. Let's just cut to Alai real quick since she's over here. This is a 3 split the party adventure.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's do it.
What could go
Which I don't
wrong?
mind.
Hey, nobody's shopping at least.
Yeah. All right. What did you want to do, Alai? You're muted.
You're muted.
Well, I want to step up here and perceive these two.
All right. Another stealth check since you're coming up close to more people.
$19.
Okay. Good. As you lean up against it, what are you just perceiving those two? Like, you can tell that the child himself is a early teen. You can tell that he's very much looks similar to how you feel right now. He's sweating. You can see like his bones are aching as he's kind of like trying to like rest, but he's constantly like shifting. You can tell that as you look at him, you're kind of feeling the same kind of things after your transformation last night. The woman, long beads. You can tell that she's more tribal almost in nature. She has like designs all the way up her arms and on her hands. She's reading from like a small book where she sings. It's music you've never heard before. It's almost like fable-ish in nature as she goes. And you can tell it's kind of working on the child. The child's like feeling like when she like gets into like actual sonnets of it, like you can see his body rest a little bit more. But he's still just like having lots of trouble.
Found a note that said, werewolf hideout, beware ring of stone above. I should have consulted that before just gallivanting up.
I don't know who's on whose side. It's frustrating.
Just ask them.
Yeah, alone in the cave.
Hello, what is your werewolf political affiliation?
Can I hear anything coming from any other?
Which direction?
I would like to stand here and hear if I hear anything here or here.
Give me. Well, you'll still have to pick one because it's like this is like actual. Give me a perception check.
18.
18. You would hear the howling of wind up to your north. And in this room, a small fire smolders in the center of the cavern. Scattered pillows and a large pile of hides serve as a bed. The walls are decorated with animal hides and even a couple human hides, stretched out with sinew. Skulls of all sorts aline the wall, painted in various war paints. And back here, there is a cloth of skin, and it's just flapping.
You know, is there just a corner where there's nobody? Because that'd be great. That's what I'm looking for.
As you look into here, a large cavern is aligned with 6 iron cages along the wall. The cages are empty but caked with dried blood. In the center of the room is a large wood and stone statue of a female werewolf. A bowl of blood sits below the statue, surrounded by gold and silver coins and other gems. A woman kneels, her head lowered, mumbling something, perhaps a prayer.
Oh. We're gonna come back this way. I'm gonna kind of corner myself here on the wall.
All right, before you do that, we're gonna switch to the other ones.
Yeah, you might want to. If you might want to switch, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over before you do that. All right, you guys are looking up on this cliff wall. You can see that his tracks end right here along this cliff wall.
Hey!
What's my short rest status?
Hey.
Your short rest is fine. You're able to take a short rest. A couple things happen. First, after your short rest, I still need you to make a con save for the time that you've been out here. So we'll just
after,
say,
so I can do that for.
you can do you can do your short rest first. Secondly, as you are sitting against the wall in the cold, you notice that the scratches from the werewolves sort of started to heal on themselves differently than ever before, almost like a regeneration. You can heal yourself for 2d6 plus past your hit die.
It's been 2 hit die, just so you know. I rolled double 1 on the 2d6. So I healed 2 from that.
You currently now have a feature being a werewolf that is, it's just easier to tell you so you know it and I don't have to keep track. At the end of each of your turns now in combat, you heal for 1d6 from damage sustained by non-magical or non-silver.
Lit.
And if you end a night, all damage from that, from non-silver or non-magical, is healed in 24 hours. So if you end a night and no one attacked you with silver, you'd heal in full.
Wow.
This goes with you too, Eli.
I wasn't listening, but I'll get those details off Travis.
Cool.
You're the note taker.
So
you were supposed to remember that.
I mean, you can't.
It wasn't directly to me, so I didn't notate it.
You can't sleep
looking at my dog.
can't sleep at night.
Werewolf related?
But you have werewolf silver stuff.
I'm staring at my dog. He's really cute.
All right, what are you guys doing down here? And then con save, Trev. Sorry.
Not right.
My little dog. My little dog. My little dog.
All worst con saves. 7.
A 7.
Hell yeah, brother.
Wait, is this from the cold? Do I get advantage?
If
You
you
wear-
still
are you
have
wearing
if you have
that-
cold weather gear, yeah.
I have my fur cloak.
Yeah, yep.
I have my fur cloak.
13.
Your lime jorts.
You take 4 cold damage.
Baseline,
You ever have an advantage con save and you roll a 6 and a 2 as a
You wanna
barbarian?
sit?
All right. What are you guys doing down here at the cliffside?
Looks like he did not stand pat. It leads to here. I think he is a crazy man.
Yeah, I'm not looking to climb that.
Oh, just a side note too. Did I hear anything throughout my short rest from
No.
where I am? No. Okay.
Just like the wind going down that cave, basically, the whole time.
Yeah, go down there. See you down there.
Tempted.
I mean, the option is to follow and climb, because I cannot cast a spell to make you fly, or well, maybe brewery, maybe you have a potion, but
Is it rummaging through his bags?
Can I see them from where I am?
No.
No, because they're too close to the cliff now. And
Okay.
you were resting when they
Yeah.
got close.
so either we follow or stand pat and just wait here for him to return. But
I
I can't
yelled.
imagine it will be too soon.
We're too far for him to have heard me. Right?
Hmm.
Or I yelled. I like that was me yelling and
Yeah.
Character.
There's like a blizzard, basically.
okay.
So the wind's heavy. Like the people, the chick with the werewolves in the maw of the mountain, like the main entrance, have a higher chance of hearing you with the wind than Ragnar, because it's like it's a 40, like it's over 100 feet up, technically.
Well, I don't feel like waiting around in the cold.
Oh yeah, take con saves. Thank you for reminding me. Chilling in the cold.
Dickhead. Hey, by the
Yeah, why
way,
don't you
teacher,
guys
you didn't
just-
collect the homework yet. 10. What does that give me?
What's that do for me?
Yeah,
I
21.
don't have any cold resistant items.
2 cold
Someone get
damage,
jacket.
Zenyaria.
You have a blood blanket. Wear your blood blanket.
My blood blanket, just wrap that around me.
Yeah, I folded it up.
Brewer, what was
I know you
yours?
should give me that back.
I just rolled 20.
Just rolled it. Yep.
23.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're good. You and
With
Circus
my
are fine.
blanket.
I mean, if you would like, you can wait here for Eli to return. I have no idea where the fuck she went.
Me either.
I don't know. I guess I'll attempt to climb up.
Don't worry, we will be here in
gonna
case
take
you need a
twice as
little
long.
help.
I don't want to meta it at all. Ragnar definitely, after finishing the short rest, would start peeking his head inside the cave. So
Wow, wait a minute.
Meta.
No meta.
Wow, meta.
the meta part of me wanted to walk over to the cliff face and look down and stuff like that, but I'm like, no, Ragnar at this point would be like he hasn't heard anything. He's gonna
Just disbelief is suspended.
he's gonna like
I will
sneak
tell
up.
you, if there was no gross skin cloak flapping, I would have went up that stairs. But I'm not touching no skin cloak flapping in the breeze.
So you
Or
would have
why
woke up
not?
and still heard the tunnel
Why not?
wind and gone in.
See ghosts.
Me?
I wear a skin.
Yeah, the wind cover.
Yeah, and I
I would
wouldn't
like
touch
slowly
you.
start to peek my head in, basically trying to get a sense of where this tunnel's going, like if it's going down, if I start seeing light or hearing sounds.
Since that's minimal, we'll just cut to that real quick. If you look down, go ahead and give me a perception check. You don't have dark vision, right?
No.
I didn't
And
look at
perception
that.
still disadvantage, so 11 plus 4, 15.
You would see that it is lit, so that you'd see a torch lit. From your vision, though, you would only see that a staircase going down into a little bit more light.
No flapping skin, sorry.
Can I step like over my trap and just very slowly start like working my way down and just like I'm listening the whole time. Like if there's even half speed of half speed, like that's how fast I'm going. Like just going real slow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that you went in there, basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then when after, I'll have you do like stealth checks and stuff. This will be better for these guys on the exterior in the stream anyway. Okay. All right, who's going up? Where are you going?
First.
You're following his track here.
Yeah.
Okay. Need a dexterity or acrobatics check.
What is acrobatics? That is a math 22.
22. You jolt right up there. No issues as you get to the top.
Should I stay here? I think I should stay here. I'll lit a fire.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. You're able to more slowly climb up slowly and get up. Brewer, you're staying behind.
Wait, split. 4 split.
Just know that you will be taking con saves while you're outside because it is a blizzard.
I guess I'll go.
Okay. Dexterity or acrobatics?
Inventory. Can I use my pitons?
You can. Wow. Who would have thought?
I looked for pitons in my inventory and I didn't have any.
You can place one every 10. You can place one every 10 feet. So you'd have to put. How many pitons do you have?
10.
10? Okay. So you'd have to put them every 10 feet, and you can only remove what you can reach from the top. But they definitely give you advantage.
Okay.
So you'd have to put 4 pitons to get the advantage.
That's fine.
Okay.
What is by morph?
So
Like
go ahead and roll with advantage.
If I leave them, I can probably use them to climb down too.
It's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure you're moving from your inventory, and I'll make a note that where you guys left batons.
Yeah, I'll leave them. I'll leave them. Just fix that. Athletics or acrobatics? Or acrobatics.
It's dexterity or acrobatics. It's not strength.
Oh.
Which I think you did acrobatics anyway.
Boom. Boom.
You climb
I told you I wanted to stay
to
at the
the
bottom
top,
of the fire.
and you just the hand kind of lashes, and you fall. Fuck, that was with advantage. And you take 13 bludgeoning damage as you fall 40 feet into the snow.
Oh no.
The guy with advantage.
The guy who actually had the
Fucking-
foresight to climb with.
It's
the
because
climbing
you're
gear.
using Foundry.
I'll try this one more time, and then I'm staying at the bottom and lighting a fire.
Go ahead. You have advantage. The pitons are in. You got them all the way up there. You just couldn't finish the climb.
Really, you can't fail on 4 rolls.
Bro, why? You have your
Get
dice.
out of Foundry. What
Do
are
you
doing?
roll with your dice? I will let you roll with your dice.
This is gonna be really funny if he rolls like
Double
Six-
ones.
16 and 18.
Okay, you make it up.
Founder's like, remember all those 20s we gave Amanda last time? Fuck you.
Fuck you and
Yeah,
this
nah,
climb.
not again.
Are you gonna try to take any of the batons from the cliffside, or you leave them?
No, we're coming back down, right?
Are we?
We're coming back down.
Who the fuck knows?
I'll leave them. They're cheap. I have to.
Okay. So, where are you guys going from here? You see survival check actually for Ragnar's path.
I'll keep looking.
I'm not gonna do a survival check. I'm gonna kill myself.
That is a 16.
A 16.
Yeah.
You notice that his trail walks over to here and ends.
I think he must have gone that way.
And I'll start leading everybody, following his tracks.
Cool.
Thank you, Patrick.
Oh no, so that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one I wanted to roll. My bad. I wanted to roll Cure Wounds, not Healing Word. 1 second.
It's fine. Just put the spell slot back. Or, yeah. It's fine. There you
I
go.
know we're playing by Gloomhaven rules, Barry. You're not allowed to undo things.
All
Yeah.
against-
Gloomhaven's so much harder than D&D.
So 12 plus 4 is 16, so I'm back at 12.
When
I
I
get
get
four.
over here, I'll beckon the brewer. I didn't know you had those pitons before. That perhaps you should go first.
We all have them, don't we?
I
You
do
don't have
not
to- you don't have
shit.
pitons?
Do I look like I am a climbing expert?
Look
Other
at
than
me.
the way I gracefully climb that without any climbing gear.
I've got some sticks. That's what I've got. And a blue brewer like, tries to climb up this one.
Yep. You only need 2 pitons for this one. And go ahead and roll with advantage.
Nat 20 and a 5.
You fly up there and lodge the pitons in.
Lodge pitons.
2 pitons.
Step my
Guys, I got
pitons.
some sticks.
Guys, I got some sticks.
I don't like the insinuation that the brewer is fucking Alex Honnold.
Circos, you can go ahead and roll with advantage because the pitons are in place.
Do you want to know why you have so many things? How heavy is
12.
your backpack?
It's
I'm
almost full. He's right on that
Yeah,
edge.
exactly.
That's why
I've
he
got
fell
90
that first time.
94 out of 270.
That's
I
why
got
he fell the
10.
first time. He went up to the last baton and his just heavy sacks
Fucking
pulled him
just
back.
exhausted. Like,
I need my stuff. I need my stuff.
Brewer the fucking pack rat.
You'll thank me one day.
I'm actually curious because I found out we're not doing encumbrance fully correctly the other day, but I was like, I haven't been enforcing it all of SKT, so I'm not going to start now.
Yeah, Ultron would be fucked.
No, I looked at all of you would be not fucked, but you all would take at least medium encumbrance penalty.
Fuck you.
I'm always like,
Hey, I just said I'm not
You and your
gonna.
long rest rule, you motherfucker.
Well, that one makes sense.
Yeah, fuck you.
it hurts.
Yeah,
Go
mine was
ahead.
12.
A 12? Okay. You make it.
Streets
Yeah,
are too
You almost
safe
slip
for
at the
free
end
ones,
there.
so
Oh,
we'll-
wait, that wasn't acrobatics. Hold on.
Yeah, acrobatics. Advantage too, because the pitons are in place.
Yeah. Thank God.
You slowly make your way up. And you're all of you are up to this plateau where you see the light kind of coming from here. Soft flickering glow, and you see some snow melting over here into the fissure.
The fish scene.
I look around for tracks.
Yeah, so survival check.
Can you say fissure again?
One.
Meg, if you're gonna come in here and shit talk, I swear to God.
Yeah, what are you gonna fucking do?
You see a fisher. Fisherman.
Server
I know,
menu.
I know your address, and I could do that. Well, no, I know your old address. I don't actually know where you are anymore. Give me Mike's
You
address.
don't know where the fuck I am. You don't know which way to fuck me.
I'm calling. That's it. I'm calling Mike.
What was it? You rolled a 1? Yeah, you lost the tracks in the snow, so you can't. So you don't see where he went, and all you see is this soft glow over here and dripping, melting snow.
Dripping.
It's ripping Cliffosy?
It's dripping, soaking wet.
Wow. She's going straight for it.
I'll follow Zinyaria.
I want to look in it.
You gonna look down it?
Yeah.
Are you focusing your shield down it at all?
Yes,
You have
because
light
it's-
on your
it's got
shield.
my
That's
light,
why I'm
yeah.
saying that. I'm not saying
I
you're
was
trying to
like-
fuck it with your shield.
No, I thought you were gonna say
Shieldo.
something's gonna fucking attack me or something. That's
No,
why I
no,
was like,
no.
what the fuck?
As
I'll use my
you
shield of a nightlight.
as you bring your shield down in there, can't fucking. It's 20 bright, right? Yeah. So you can see that there is a pool of water below. and you don't see. You see basically a pool of water and like the edge where it's like rock on like the bottom of that fissure or whatever is rock, and then like most of it is just like a pool of water underneath. You can tell that the snow that's melting is made a like a little
pool.
inner pool.
Can can I tell how far down it is? Like, can I see the bottom?
Give me a yeah, let's just do perception check to see if you can determine how far it is. You can tell it's 20 feet because your light also is hitting the water when you bring your shield that way. Also, with your perception check, you don't hear anything other than like the dripping of the water, into the pool.
Cave pond in there.
I imagine
pond.
that's. I mean, that's all you see? Just water? You don't see a big burly man in there?
No Ragnar down there.
No.
Can I look up where I am to see if I see any signs of him?
Look up.
Yeah. He wouldn't have stopped here. He's gotta keep going.
You can look up. Yeah, give me a perception check. It's the wind's kind of coming at you in the snow, so it's kind of hard to see. So it's gonna be a higher DC to.
A 1-y.
Natural or dirty?
Natural. Dirty 21.
Dirty 21.
You don't see Ragnar, but you do see the cliff head at the top. Basically, the upmost peak of the mountain is over this way.
Over. Which way?
Right here.
Ah, okay. Okay. If I were a Ragnar, if I were a heaving beast, where would I go?
I imagine he's working his way up. He seemed dead set on getting whatever prize was in the cave.
Okay.
Onward and upward?
We can walk up here, Barry.
Yep. Yeah, this is like a snowy ridge that you can walk up, and there's like cliff sides to their left and right.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot an Alderon beam up into the air.
Bat signal.
Yeah, you fucking right.
Rag signal. It's just
Yeah.
jorts.
Jorts.
Are you really? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rex.
Roll for it. There's always a chance you critically fail.
We love those.
14.
14?
14
Okay.
plus, I don't my mind.
No, yeah, that's fine. I was just seeing if you were gonna critically fail or not. You shoot up into the air. Just the beam of light real quick. Fades off. Some snow melts over you. You get a little wet. Nothing happens though.
Okay. And this is like 10 feet up?
20. You can tell that it's 20. It's smaller than the other cliff sides.
Bored of this. And the bird's gonna start to climb again.
Okay, 2 more pitons. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of your 10 are in place. And you have
Wait, I thought-
advantage.
Oh, 4 on the. Oh, I see.
It was
I used-
4, and then you did a 20, and then you did a 20.
I thought, okay, my bad. I thought you. Yeah, I mismatched. So I have 2 left.
Yep.
Okay.
I've been tracking it with my little text bubbles.
Oh, what's up, sluts?
17 plus 2.
Yeah, you make it up, no problem.
When I get up here, I'm gonna light a torch. If I have one, which I think I do.
Torch 2020, right? Too. Travis.
Yep.
2020.
Torch 2020.
Oh, Torch also gives 2020 vision. This is so much
Yeesh.
easier to remember. This is how my brain works, in case any of you are curious.
Sounds like hell.
I have to associate things.
Who's going next? You got advantage, both of you.
Yeah,
Yay!
I'll climb up. I've already rolled 30-20.
Yep, you make it up. It might be a wall.
Did it.
All of you make it up to the
Yay!
cliff top.
30-20 club.
Yay! We did it.
So you
Let's
see a smoldering fire sits. Well, at this point, the fire's gone. There's snow like laying down upon it. Looks like a lookout post. And then as you look back from the vantage point, you can see all the way down the mountain to the valley. Go ahead and make me perception checks, whoever wants to. If you're looking for Ragnar or any signs of Ragnar.
15.
Fuck that
15.
piece of
Senyaria is a
shit.
19.
17.
They
17.
just run and jump. up.
Senyaria, you were able to point out like there's a bunch of a spot that didn't have snow over here,
Ragnar's
and
cheek for sitting.
you see some blood, light blood over here in the snow.
Yeah. I think he's been, definitely been this way.
I smell his blood.
He's...
Where are the bodies?
Maybe it is his blood. Perhaps, I imagine they had scouts up here. Maybe they dragged them in. But that doesn't sound like Ragnar.
Little face.
Is this just a fire pit?
Plenty of faith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there any good bones in it?
It looks like no. It looks like a combat circle, but no, I didn't use it like that.
Dude sweating from his backpack and climbing up his hill. Oh, boat!
Any bones in that?
Need more.
You do see a large boulder back here, and a open cave mouth right here. Small, about like 10 by 10.
Need more ingredients.
And you see fresh tracks walking in from this spot right here.
I think he was taking a nap over here and then walked in.
Hey!
Maybe.
Shh! What?
We should probably not yell. I mean, it probably echoes through the whole cave.
What are you, Maddie from our first campaign when the dragon got called?
Oh my god, no.
I hope so.
Trying to TPK us.
I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. This is the most ridiculous wild Ragnar chase ever.
We fucking like the guy.
What are you guys doing?
I'm going.
Following the signs of
Follow the
Ragnar.
tracks.
All right.
Where in
Do
the
we-
world is Ragnar?
Do we see this trap, by the way?
Can I click
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
If
There
I
is.
click the
There
trap.
very much is a trap.
Can I not?
Oh,
You rolled high enough perception to see it.
If there's a trap, then we'll definitely I won't yell. I'll just go in. But
Yeah.
yeah, if there's like inside, that was definitely in.
All right. So we're gonna cut to a lie.
Yeah, we
So
are.
we got a
What are
Lie
you doing,
the
a
eye.
lie?
We got a
Yay.
3-part
Ooh, let's
thing
get
going
it.
over here.
Let's get
So-
down to these werewolf
See all these
politics.
bad-
Let's hope they're
Baddies.
friendly!
Probably
Yeah.
not.
True.
I need a stealth check from your movement from here to your like little spin move to the wall over here.
Yeah, damn straight, baby.
Barry, you want to take our tokens out so the stream fixes itself?
Don't fucking worry.
Ragnar, trap queen.
Lugging that fucking trap around for so long, it's so heavy.
Visible for right now.
27.
Okay, yeah, you make it over to that wall, no issue, as all 3 of them continue what they're doing.
Every time I have to jump in here and turn down your winter wind because it's 700 fucking volume in my ears.
Joins the perfect volume in my ears.
Wow.
I'm going to
Rage.
kind of lean up against the wall, and I'm gonna. Fuck is this guy's name? Carol? Is that his name?
No, Kiro's the leader.
Yeah, that's the bad guy, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's the main
Yeah.
leader. Yeah.
God. I had all this time to think about what I wanted to say, and I didn't think. I'm gonna stay invisible, but I'm gonna say, is this how your leader treats you, Carol? In a cave? A pack of animals?
She quickly stops. Singing. What was your last stealth check?
27.
Okay. She just turns around and she quickly pulls out a blade and like brings it towards the wall. Who is it? How'd you get in here? Yeah. She can't see you. She's kind of like.
Okay. I'm gonna move to this wall.
Is it paused? You should be
Yeah.
able
Doing real spooky shit.
Lies now one of her ghosts that she hears.
Woo!
Spooky.
I have the same affliction as you. You don't need to be treated like a dog.
What do you know? You've never lived this your whole life. She like turns back towards you again. Still doesn't see you looking around.
I'm gonna move again then. Next to this boy.
I have not. But I've gone through the process. You don't need to move like this.
The boy shuts his book, turns around, and like kind of scurries back to this corner. She stands up, walks over. Show yourself, or I'll alarm the others.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Show yourself, as she like grabs onto like a chime that she has off of her necklace.
I'm gonna pull in so I'm not kind of out here, and I'll drop my invisibility.
As you do, she quickly is going to try to grapple you.
Okay, I'm gonna fight it.
Does anyone else in Twitch see Zenyatta's thing as it's a bot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did the wrong one.
Yeah, I was
Go
gonna
fix it up, right?
It's good flavor though. Fucking Zabat everywhere.
We didn't
He's
even
probably
realize.
somewhere in
I
the
just
know he
cave,
was
who
here.
knows?
Hey,
It's because I had a when I made the transition for her introduction, I had made a whole separate thing in it because I had Zavat in there before.
What am I rolling? To try to.
It's
Okay.
acrobatics or athletics.
Oh wait. Yeah, my acrobatics. I forgot that I have an 18 strength right now. Oh, fucking strong. 21.
Okay. She goes to grapple you and slides off and runs like you did athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
She like you like kind of twist and she like runs kind of into the wall a little bit and turns around.
I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. Help
Give her
yourself along the way.
persuasion check with advantage with your ghost stint, which is pretty good, and you can have inspiration for that too because that was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm tired of getting bullied for not being rogue enough. Ragnar.
Now you. Hey, you bullied me, so I return the favor. Thank you very much.
You're roguing so hard right now.
Yeah, no.
I got a nat 20. I rolled
Cool.
a 20 and an 18.
Eli's got a full Roger right now.
You see
Got a rogue
her
on.
her hand kind of
Rogue on.
shaking. The boy walking 5 feet to the side and just backing up a little bit as she like lowers her dagger, which is like crude. It like is like a rock basically with like rope around it that she looked like she carved herself. The clan's not what it was. We used to not be like this. Kirill has manipulated us.
I've heard. I am here.
We're lost without Emil. Zuleika's... She's strong, but she's new to all of it. She's trying to talk to the Night Mother. I just need to get Kellen out of here.
We know where Emil is.
We don't. He was abolished, left, soon after White Claw was removed.
My God.
What is your plan? How do you plan to fight him? He has Strahd
I have.
on his side.
Who doesn't have Strahd on his side? Everybody does here.
It's new to us.
We've had a few encounters with the charming man.
Emil took everything from him. We thought he was gone forever. And he came back with just these wolves and power and quickly took over, cast out Emil. Whiteclaw tried to fight against it, to oppose it, killing one of our own. Exiled her as well. There's a few of us. Yeah, you didn't know when you killed her.
Just slashing people.
Just humans doing humans' orders, killing werewolves. Typical Witcher dilemma.
Well, I have some friends here to help, but I can't do it alone. I heard that some of you oppose Kirill. That's why I snuck around to find the people who could help bring this back to what it once was.
I oppose him, but I will not fight. I must protect Kellen. She's too young. She's too raw. The boy over here, he's like in his like 20s, kind of straightens up. If you choose to fight, I'll fight with you.
Get that from your father?
Whatever do you mean?
Met him out of the village.
I'm
I don't
sure.
remember if he missed him or not.
Yeah, he missed him.
I was like, where did he hate him or did he not hate him?
He misses you, you know.
I can't show my face after what happened. My path is here.
Any hands in the battle definitely help. There are a lot of you here against Kirill.
What was it? I didn't hear that.
If there's a lot of them here against Kirill.
The pack is quite small compared to what it was. Like I said, me and Kellen, I need to get him out of here, if anything. Zuleika very much is opposed, being Emil's wife. Emil's father, Skenis, he left a while ago, but he very much opposes. Other than that, you would have to find leaks or tears in Kirill's pack, which is no easy task. They outnumber us, for sure. Let alone Lars is out fighting the wargs right now.
He's dead.
Oh,
Did we know that?
yeah, you killed him.
Okay.
I killed him.
Yeah, but we weren't wargs though. We weren't the actual. We were.
No,
in
we
the
were.
cave.
We were us. Circus killed
you
him.
and
Oh,
Lars
right,
made
right,
it
right,
out.
right, right,
Yeah, I
right, right,
fucked
right.
him up.
He didn't die. That's right. That's right. Sorry, for some reason I thought he died before. Duh. Yeah, we know that. He's dead. He's very much dead.
The
Well-
brewer probably harvested a part from him. I
He did. He took a
I
hand.
might have the proof.
All right.
I might have the proof.
That's... He's formidable, so... That's good. It doesn't really help with the packs, the lower clans that he controls. Davanka, Lars' mate, if she finds out, she'll rip you apart. But... It's a risk, but you could try to talk to others in Kiro's clan, but you're risking yourself being attacked. I think your best bet is to speak with Zulika. We follow her in Emil's absence.
Can I find her?
Last I checked, she was praying at the Night Mother statue.
There's something I can say. She knows that I'm not gonna harm her.
I'll come with you. Ilya, like, kind of walks over to you.
Promise we'll get you home safe. You will not be harmed.
If you are here, I believe that we'll try to escape now before anything happens. There's a northern passage up to the cliff top.
Big man walking down the stairs. See anybody wandering back into the woods? Might be my friends. Let them know to turn around and need their help.
Is there any description I should go off of?
Describe these beautiful people. There's a bigger guy. Blonde hair, big beard. Very large. Another one. Dresses in red. Very flashy, you can't miss him. Smaller girl. She looks a little different, but you can't miss her. And the last one looks like a experiment. I don't know whether it's gone right or wrong yet. They're all unique in their own ways. Can't miss them.
If I see them, I'll let them know. You see her like walk over and start like kneeling down and like wrapping a blanket around Kellen. Cut to
Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
You're stealthing down here.
That I am.
Roll your stealth.
Big boy.
18. That's not
Wow.
bad. One was a crit and the other was a 16.
You can go ahead and start moving down the stairwell.
I'm still doing the same thing too. I'm listening for movement or looking as well, obviously.
Yep.
Oh, it's paused.
Oh, yeah, I paused it when Hannah was moving. You should be good now.
Alright.
You going back out?
No, I moved. That's all I can move.
No, but you move this way.
Oh. Gotcha.
Also, we're not in combat, so you can actually move right now, because this is like
that way.
times past, and you're making your way down after
You're going backwards? God.
your nap.
It's like, oh yeah, I'll go towards the blue. That's different. It's not.
I would say, like, when you get like over here, the only thing you hear is the flapping of like a noise flapping.
Flap, 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 flap. Give me some inspiration. I already forget.
And when you get to that corner, you see the dark red of skin draped down, just flapping with the wind behind you.
During the flaps, can I identify anything on the other side of it?
Perception check, but it's a high DC because that thing's taking up.
I'm at 18.
18.
I rolled another crit during my disadvantage.
You see a lot of skulls as it flaps on the ground. You don't see any movement either with an 18.
I don't hear anything either.
Nope. The wind is pretty loud, but yeah, you don't hear anything in there.
Continue to sneak forward. I'm gonna try to like peek in just a little bit and slowly as like the flapping occurs.
Okay, perception check, just normal.
Like a horror movie when you walk by and it's just like, you know, like
13.
that flash and there's
13.
just somebody standing there.
Behind the cloth without touching it, and it's like fixating. You see more of the skulls, and you can kind of see like a bloody mat where like someone would like maybe like bear skin. It's kind of like fur, like where someone would lay, and there's a lit lantern, and you don't hear anything.
All right, I'm gonna step through the skin then.
So when you step through, you see a small fire smolders in the center of the cavern. Scattered pillows and large pile of hides serve as a bed. The walls are decorated with animal hides and even a couple human hides, skin, stretched out with sinew. Skulls of all sort align the wall, painted in various war paints. And that's these skulls right here that you saw briefly when you were walking down.
Continue to push forward a little bit. I'm gonna hug like the wall.
Allah, you can start moving too now. Ragnar, you make a perception check here. I would say before you hit the corner.
That one.
He looks
And that one. Yeah, you don't hear anything.
As 5 total.
A 5, thank you.
As randomly in your vision, you see Alai come into view.
As I like see her walk out before I identify her, I'm gonna like rear back my axe, like ready to strike.
Well, technically, you don't even see Alai because
No,
your
I know.
vision is
Technically,
so
I don't know
bad.
if I see her, but
Yeah.
I'd hear.
Yeah,
a
you would
person
you would
walking,
hear
so-
someone walking.
So I'm getting my
and Alai,
axe
you would
ready.
see him just against the wall, standing on skulls as they're kind of like.
Would I have heard the crunch?
Yeah.
Let down the axe. Let's be quiet.
Is he with you?
He's with me.
I really see, but I imagine I recognize the voice.
Oh yeah, you can't see shit.
Now I'm gonna take a step.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Said be quiet.
Okay.
He's like,
Where are the others?
No idea. Could be back with Kiro. Could be dead. I don't know.
Who's this?
I'm Ilya.
West.
Nice to meet you, Ilya.
Just
No.
for once, don't ask questions.
Nice to meet you.
Us.
Alright, I reckon I'll follow you.
And then Zavat's behind you the whole time.
yeah, man, the whole time.
I've been
I didn't
chilling
have
with
a-
the werewolves. I'm a werewolf guy now.
I didn't have a plan. I didn't think I'd get this far, to be honest.
We're gonna go talk to Emil's wife. So she
Lead
can
the way.
lead us.
fucking debrief with Ragnar before you go anywhere, just in case he doesn't want to go with you. I imagine he's leading the way. That's fine.
Zuleika, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have some people here that are
See her?
proved
Can't see her.
themselves.
There's all this light in here, you can't see anything.
Proves themselves against Kirill.
See what your vision is.
Look at all that treasure.
You proved yourselves. And who are you?
You looking at me or Eli?
Like both of you, she's like kind of like turning.
Ragnar of the High Mountain Clan.
Nice to meet you, Ragnar.
My name's Eli.
And what do you have in this? How did you get in here, for one?
Quietly.
Are you the
We were
ones that...
seeking.
Go ahead.
We were seeking a cure for our werewolf affliction.
You have been bitten.
Both of us. That's why our entire group came here. But things got a little hectic, to say the least.
Not okay, dramatic.
Well, what brought you here, and were you the ones that spoke to Kirill?
The other ones in our party did.
And where are they?
Last time I saw them,
I look
we
at
were
Elias.
talking to Kiro. Curiosity got the best of me, and I wandered away.
Well, if they left healthy, then they made deals with him. There's no way he would let them leave without making a deal. So what
I'm sure
should I
they
trust you?
lied. I'm sure they lied to get out of the situation. It would be very like them to lie. I refuse to be bound and put in front of him, so that's why I didn't join them and I found my own way
You
in
big
through the
fucking
top.
liar.
Give me a persuasion check.
You big fucking liar.
Why are you doing that to me? Why are you making me do charisma checks?
Because you're persuading.
Natural one.
I have nothing to believe that, though. That's all your word, and I don't know you.
That's fair. We came from the wargs. They helped us, we helped them.
You helped the
Killed.
wargs.
Yeah. We went to them seeking help for our werewolf affliction. They told us about potentially being cured of it here. We helped them during an attack from a werewolf.
Do you remember what he looked like?
There were a few of them. They very dog-like features. Nose.
The man's face. Did you just fight wolves themselves?
I didn't see him too well. I don't see in the dark. I'm sure you can tell here. I think he had red hair. I don't know why I'm still
Red
talking
hair?
either. I'm just-
Lars?
Yes. He's not with us anymore.
Good.
Are you Emil's mate? I think
How
that's
do
the
you-
information we got
do you
from
know
the
Emil?
war.
You know what's
Yeah. The war. I'm just going. The wargs gave us some information about Emil, that he's at Zelinka's pass, and that maybe under the return of him, the werewolves would be united once more.
So you know where he is. Oh. Wow. Can you guys make a perception check?
7.
I specifically, I think I need a lie to make it too, because I don't think you would know.
It's because I'm blind, isn't it?
19.
Looking at
Why are you
Zelenka,
still talking?
you would get like a weird feeling that you've seen her somewhere. She has very familiar features. You rolled a 19.
Mm-hmm.
She looks similar to someone you've seen in Velaki. She has very familiar features to someone in Velaki.
I can't see her entire face, but I can tell you one thing. The bigger the hoops, the bigger the hoe.
Ow. And that's where we'll take our break.
Well, if you want to fight against Kiro, and you have bodies to do it, you have me, for sure. See these cages? We used to tame werewolves in them. Now they are only held kids in here before they're butchered by him.
Going kids?
Are there kids' bones?
Ever since he
Your
left
Brewer standing there, kid bones.
and gained the power he got, it's been nothing but torture here. Everything we're about is being ripped apart. I need to fix what's right here and find my mate. That's where we'll go to break, since it's 10:08.
Remind me, I have a question for her when we come back.
Can
Kids'
you
bones
just stop?
Right.
and a big ass skin
No.
tapestry. This is gonna be Brewer's fucking
Dude.
heaven.
I was like looking at
The
the
loot
skull,
cave.
the skull room with the skin tapestry, and I'm like, well, we're gonna have a little half-hour section of this guy just going.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out
Slaps
what
on
to
some
lose
gloves
out of that
to-
pack.
It's the same energy you guys have
mints. I'm like, who the fuck? Why would you ruin a blizzard like that? So
All of
mad.
us just putting the Andes mints in.
That sounds great, actually.
Put that in
That
like
sounds terrible when there's
the-
other ingredients like Reese's cups and
No,
fucking
those are
cookie dough
different,
and
different profiles. There's
Yeah.
different profiles.
They're
Depends
so
on what you're
different,
looking
though.
for. in an
yeah,
ice
one
cream.
profile is good and one's bad. Okay?
Oh man, just think about like just regular mint ice cream with Andes, like crushed Andes mints in it, plus
Yeah.
a fudge swirl, and like,
About that fudge swirl.
oh my god, M&Ms even too.
I had a
probably?
A
lady-
marshmallow cum swirl in it too.
I
Just
Yeah,
get wild.
now that we're
Why
live
doesn't Ben and
again,
Jerry's make any mint flavors? Because it's trash and nobody likes it.
shout out now that they're live again to the lady
My whole
who yelled
family
at me
supported the
at
mint.
Starbucks today because she wanted a chocolate swirl on her cup, and I gave her a chocolate swirl. And I was like, well, our mocha's watery, so it falls to the bottom. And she's like, that's your first mistake. I don't want mocha, I want chocolate.
Dude, I respect her.
Hey,
Yo,
here's
Somebody
she's
something.
my
were to talk to
favorite.
me like that,
Oh
I
my
would
God.
quit instantly.
And I
would
went-
simply quit.
And I went,
Tom, look in the chat. Wrong.
mocha,
Whatever.
mocha's
I don't
chocolate,
see
it's
the
mocha swirl.
bullshit at the bottom of the shelf.
That's why they
Big
don't
chocolate
make
chip,
it.
gross chip.
That lady is my spirit animal. I love her. That's your first problem. I didn't want mocha. I wanted fucking chocolate.
Wait, what's in the chocolate cold brew? Is it mocha
It's
powder?
a chocolate malt powder mixed
Malt,
in with our.
yeah.
Yeah.
Malt.
When we went to Starbucks, they're like, we don't have the malt powder, but we can put in mocha or something like that. And I was just like, okay, sure.
Two different.
They did
two
the same
different
thing
tastes,
to me.
Yeah.
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 It wasn't
a
the
malt
same.
supplier.
I didn't really notice.
All
It
right.
was fun.
So Brewer, Zenyaria, and Circos. As these guys are talking, you guys are finally making your way through the cave. What are you guys doing?
Made it here. Trying my best to be sneaky,
Stealth
clomping
check.
around with my shield.
Yeah, I'm the sneakiest, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of
Rolls
this
a,
group.
rolls a 1.
Yeah.
Zenyaria is clanking around in her
Clank,
armor.
clank, clank. Yeah, one of you might need to go in front.
Natty.
Natty.
I'm gonna
Someone
put
just
my,
carry her. Carry her like a Heisman Trophy.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
I'll-
my hood up and be sneaky.
Did you roll a check?
Yeah, it was 13.
Nice. Okay. You guys are all in your own way trying to be stealth.
Doing our best.
As I walk by you, little sister, you see a glimpse of my neck on my right side, and the black veins that are there have gotten thicker, and they're coming in. They're coming onto my face.
Healthy.
Pause.
Coming onto my face.
And there's one or two on the side of my neck that are. It's almost like they've been eroded, and you can see like black liquid flowing towards my head, like as if the top of the vein had been like opened, but it's not bleeding. It's just continuing to course through the vein.
Healthy. A healthy man.
Epitome of health.
Living the dream.
Girl Neck Health Club.
All right, the mint ship crew. What are you guys doing?
So we're still. Wait. Oh wait. Who's the mint chip crew? Because we got
We're
handled.
split. We're split. We're not split along midship lines.
Yeah, no, one's missing.
Oh yeah, I had a question for her. Do you have any allies here that would join you?
Within the cave, very little, unfortunately. You would have to talk Wensekia out of protecting Kellen, which I don't think she'd do. Other than that, there's Skenis. I don't know where he is anymore. He left a while ago. And White Claw. She left before him.
And what of Kirill's number? How many are with him?
Kirill's got Bianca, Davanka, and Xenia, Lars, some low-level werewolves in the clan.
Well,
And
Lars
those-
no longer.
Correct. Which is good. And 2 direwolves that he brought with him when he came back. I know when Tom's fucking with things because he's so focused on that second monitor. He's so focused.
See it in his face.
Yeah.
It's already done. It's done, and I posted it. Fresh clip.
I'm gonna
They're
kind
coming
of
on.
peer over at Zulika. If you don't mind me asking, you look very familiar. Have you been to Valaki before?
In another lifetime.
I feel like I've seen you.
You can make an insight check on her.
Dirty 20.
You can tell that she's alarmed that you brought up Valaki and familiarity. There we go. I have that RoboCop shit.
Familiarity.
Let me try to get myself around that word.
Sorry if that caused you alarm. Just what I was thinking.
My parents live in Valaki. They my father once hunted wolves. Soon after my affliction, he ceased. Started up a leather business with my mother. Scran is his name.
Say, it was great.
They've protected me ever since and helped when they could. Have you met him?
Yes. Very nice people.
Well, knowing that you know my father, that makes me feel like I'm going in the right direction by following you. Just gonna pause it there with these guys. What are you guys doing? Second mint chocolate chip team. What are you gonna?
Yeah, are we fucking recruiting an army right now?
Mint teams, Seal 6.
It's a very small army, but yeah, sort of.
I mean, so take it.
Hey, every army starts small.
I'm continuing to sneak through, and I'm specifically looking for a vertebrae.
Well, I mean, right now,
a child-sized vertebrae actually would be perfect.
Right now, you don't see any bones. You're walking through a stairway.
Okay, we walked by some bones before, so now my interest is piqued, and I'm looking for bones.
You get down to the end of this tunnel, and you do see a large, what looks to be cloth, but upon further inspection, it is very much skin stitched together, and on your side, it's very dried blood.
Stop, I can only get so hard.
This is like the finest painting, and the finest piece of art you've ever seen. This should be in the
Picasso.
Louvre.
Yeah, Picasso.
The Brewer Louvre.
Brewer liked that.
Or love that.
I'm gonna go examine it. It's just skin flaps. It's not like tied to anything.
It is
look
tied. It's tied. It's like a curtain, basically.
Oh, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look like trappy or like dangerous. It's like a partition for walls.
Yep.
Open the skin curtain.
It's all stitched together too. It's like different pieces of skin. It's like a bunch of pieces of skin, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You can make a medicine check on it.
Yeah, we're gonna medicine check the shit out of that.
Oh no.
There's a reason why a lie didn't go up that way, because she did not want to touch that.
18.
I didn't know the stairway led to that.
What was it?
18.
18?
Yeah.
When you look at the skin, you can tell the skin is very youthful. And it is all stitched immaculately for the conditions. The blood is dried in the back. It's semi-fresh, so it hasn't withered, so it will eventually be smaller than what it is.
Hasn't like tanned yet.
Yeah.
Like this is like a tanning. Is this a tanning rack or is it legit just a curtain?
It's legit a curtain. What holds it on like this like gigantic like wooden, like it looks like either bone or just wood chipped into the wall is like string tied through the top on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to take this.
Okay, you gotta cut the top off.
Yeah, can I examine? Just I don't like want to make sure like there isn't anything fucking weird with this first though. Like
I mean, other than the fact that it's 100% a curtain made out of kid's skin.
No, like I mean like weird, not like or like dangerous, not
that kind of weird.
That kind of weird.
I mean,
whoa, kid's skin.
Perception check if you want to look it over to see if there's any traps
over the
or
line.
inspection,
Way
whichever you want to do.
investigation.
Yeah, investigation works. Investigating.
18.
Yeah, looking over it, it looks like it was literally just made to be a divider.
Ooh.
The thickness of the skin helps with the wind.
That's such a good sentence. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like chop as much of it down as I can.
So, to get the top of it down, it's 10 feet. So you either need like to step on. You either need to step on Zinyaria or like do a jumping little cut.
Well, is it to the floor?
Yeah, the thing is like 10 feet to the floor.
It would be enough. I would be satisfied enough to get a piece that was like up to my reach down to the floor. So it's like,
Okay.
you know, like 8 feet or whatever by however wide
Just
it
do
is.
blanket.
Not a true collector.
Yeah, you cut it off. I can't necessarily Google how much 8 foot of skin weighs without going and
kid
getting
skin.
arrested by the
You
FBI.
gotta make sure you say
Yeah.
kid skin.
So I'm gonna
Grace, can you
say a pound.
Grace, can you come here?
How much does a child skin
No,
weigh?
look that up. 1 pound. Put D&D at the end. That's how you do it.
5e.
D&D
An adult,
5e.
an adult, all of your skin weighs 20 pounds. And it's 22 square feet approximately.
I don't
That's
think
how
you
we
want.
always-
Yeah, skin's pretty heavy. 2 pounds. You just made me add a pound with your research.
That's fine. I want it to be real.
That skin's lighter. It's the youth skin is lighter.
Yeah, it's kid
Yeah.
skin, so it's
It's
gonna be
gonna-
lighter.
Not
more
as tough.
supple.
Yeah. Like
Mine is.
Valuable.
like veal.
You can add that to your inventory as he cuts off the skin with the light that Zinyaria has. You are able to see into the room, which is a small fire smolders in the center of the cavern. Scattered pillows with a large pile of hides serve as a bed. The walls are decorated with animal hides and even a couple of human hides, skin, stitched out of sinew. Skulls of all sorts align the wall, painted in various war paints. And you can see some of them are cracked over here.
It just says kid skin in my
What
inventory.
was your reaction when you finally looked beyond the veil? And
Me?
yeah, you fucking psycho.
These are already dead. This is an amoral scenario. I don't know
Amoral.
what the problem is.
That's weird. I guess we're not. You're not in the wrong. All of
It's
us have
already
been
dead.
collecting skin as well.
Yeah.
I'm specifically looking for a small vertebrae.
Where are you looking?
Like-
In the skulls?
Yeah, like anywhere in the pile, just like I'm like keeping an eye.
So basically,
Yeah.
in this room specifically, on either side are skulls with war paint on them.
just skulls, no.
I mean, from what you can see, from where you are right now, it just looks like skulls.
Oh, well, I'm up there. I'm up there by the thing, right?
Yep. Well, yeah, you're like
Uh,
right. You're like here.
Yeah. I see a pelvis. That's interesting.
Well, don't take too much of your thing off of the fucking art on the map. I see a pelvis. Now that's interesting.
I'm just gonna roll up the skin into like a nice little carpet and like throw it like on my like in between my head and my backpack and just let it sit there. Probably squishes a little bit.
Okay. What are you guys doing now?
Being throwing up.
Yeah, looking on in horror. Just-
Like the 2 feet of skin that's left over is just slightly flapping above you.
I don't know what the problem is.
Sorry, I thought this was America. Just kind of watching that all happen, and I will make my way down the stairs. Probably past the brewer as he's tucking the skin drape into his pack.
When you
I'll
walk
make my
by,
way into the room.
when you walk by me, I like mumble to you like this new skin, like put it on my face. New, so there's got to be little for a little boat, like look for a little boat. Look for a
As
little
you
skin, like look for a little boat.
as
And I'm, like,
you guys
mumbling to
are
you.
talking, you suddenly see a woman holding a child in cloth, just the tip of their head sticking out, walk through and like just stop and stare at you like right here.
Hello.
You're with Eli?
Yes.
She's in there.
Oh.
Now let me by, please.
And I'll step to the side and let her through.
Hold that door. Please move.
Please get the fuck out of my way, Zenyaria.
And you just see her just take off.
That is a good sign. She is here, and she didn't mention anything of the big man, but
I'll make
big
my
man.
way through.
Is this a
He's over here
sacrificing-
asking the important questions.
Yeah, he is.
All right, now that I'm in here, can I find a little?
Where are you looking?
I guess just in the piles of the bone. Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta look in the skulls.
Yeah.
Give me a. Just give me a perception check as you dig within them.
Ooh, 17.
As you dig within the skulls, you don't find any vertebrae, but you do see a shiny metal ring underneath a skull that has a golden, like, it has like a crescent moon with a golden line down the face and then red lines going down the side of it. And you like kind of knock it over looking for this vertebrae, and there's just a ring just sitting there.
I pick it up.
Okay.
Zenyaria is just watching the brewer rifle through these kid bones, and she's just fucking sick to her stomach.
You can put silver ring, red jewel in your inventory.
Oh.
Zenyaria, you would see that your light is shooting through the darkness over here, so you can see down this area.
I was looking for a small vertebrae to make a ring, so some DM foresight there. A bone ring.
Circos, you can make me a perception check.
Perception. That is a 4.
The wind's pretty loud, but you do hear murmurs in either direction.
Wave them down. I can't pinpoint. The wind is too loud, but someone, they must be around here somewhere.
Or listen.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna listen?
I'll try to listen. Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put my hood back up and walk over here.
You would
That's
hear.
one perceptive
There
bitch.
she is. I open up my nose.
Quiet. I gotta open up my nose.
You would hear to the
Perception.
your west, your left, that this way. I had to go from your direction if you're coming down this way. You'd hear murmured voices. With a natural 20, you would hear Ragnar's voice and Eli's voice within.
No, just Ragnar. He's stealing the show. It's good.
Hey, I've got a lot of questions.
I do. I still
gonna,
have
like,
more. I have another one.
Swear
Be
to me.
looking this way, and then I'm just gonna dart back between Circos and Brewer. I'm just gonna like push between them. It's them. I hear them over here.
And an hour has passed, and your light goes out as you do that. Your light. I had to watch to see if your light would alarm anyone while you're in there.
When you
You're
said that, I was like,
so
oh,
lucky.
fuck.
You're
Yep.
so lucky it didn't. I was like keeping while
waiting
you guys
for it.
were in there. I just literally had them selected and just waited to see if the bright light would show because the dim light wouldn't. It's all dim light right now. So, okay.
Oh.
As you guys make your way down, Ragnar, what was your question? And you guys are all allotted now, so it's all real time, and I don't have to pause as much.
If Kirill were to fall, the rest of his pack fall in line, or would they fight to the death?
I'm not sure. And these people are with you, I'm guessing?
Hey guys.
Please. Who's
Yeah.
that? Don't touch anything. Who's this? Points at the brewer who's over by the cages.
I'm looking through
That's
my
our
room.
friend, the brewer. He's a curious type.
Do not mind him. He is harmless. He is just studying these things.
This is a cherished room, so let's.
Are they for dogs?
Guys, gonna any dags?
These for dogs?
Get dags?
Just kick it.
For all the dogs.
You're like a dad. You're like a dad at Target. They're not
Quiet.
for dogs. I'm not sure. I mean, there's always rumblings, but as far as I can see, that unless someone could provoke them otherwise, they would fight for him. But getting to them and having them not alarm anyone, that's a whole other thing. Kirill's here tonight. It's a risky endeavor.
Endeavor.
Mention he's here tonight. Does he leave?
Not often. There are times he consults with who we now know as Strahd. But
There were 2 other women that I passed by. One that had red marks and blood on her face, and another woman with long braided hair. Did they side with him?
the red marks, that's Bianca. That's Kirill's mate.
Good thing I didn't talk to her, because I almost did.
The other one is Azania. If there's anyone on his team that I know that you could provoke and maybe bring to our side, it's her. But her mate was killed by White Claw when White Claw defined Kirill. That itself holds her to him. She's also Bianca's closest friend. So, what Bianca does, she usually follows.
We're all here now. You don't think just trying to catch him by surprise and attacking is a good idea? I didn't get a look at anybody. How many were in there? You guys got in there.
Oh, how many were in there?
Yeah.
Well, we had the 3 who bound us. There was Kirill, 2 dire wolves, and then whoever was left at the entrance. I think it was that bad-looking woman and 3, 4, 5. We call it 5. So what? 8 werewolves, 2 dire wolves, Kirill, the bad woman at the entrance, and the 2 that you mentioned just now, Bianca and what's her name?
Lasagna.
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 So, lasagna.
Effectively, we're outnumbered 2 to 1. Roughly.
We've had some bad numbers in fights before. But
And if we could sneak up on the woman, and if there's going to be any way that we can get them on our side,
Jesse.
maybe get them first.
We did come here for a werewolf cure. What does that entail exactly?
What did you say?
That we came here for a werewolf cure. What does that entail exactly?
we spoke to him, and honestly, Ragnar, we promised you to be part of his pack, to be honest with you. But he did say there was definitely a cure, unless he is a liar.
We in the pack don't know of a cure. We know of a taming ritual.
What does that entail?
Let me pull out my lycanthropy document.
You like dogs?
There's 2 ways to tame the disease going through your body. The way that we use here involves these cages. You're caged with silver manacles, only on the night of the moon. It's a painful experience, but at the end of it, you would be able to turn at will.
What are the downsides that I've been experiencing? Like sleep. That's the main one.
Very much stays with you. The other way to tame would be a blood sacrifice. Small animals usually do. Domesticated animals that are larger.
Or what's the
Bigger the animal. Unfortunately, all the way up to humans, the easier it is. As for cures, there's been rumors in Valaki and Kretz of 2 sisters being able to do it.
Pain.
You cut.
But I'm unsure of the methods. We usually take people in, not try to cure.
So you were saying the sacrifice allows you to tame it? Tame it?
Yes. If you make the sacrifice, the bigger the animal, the easier it is. Both experiences are painful and sometimes can fail.
Could you
I just-
teach me how to do it?
Teach you what?
How to do the taming.
It's ancient. Not something we share lightly.
Simple.
No.
Wasn't there? This is out of character. Wasn't there like something that could cure us, but we had to like? It was like the whole reason to clean this out.
Skenis mentioned root therapy.
Or yeah, there was like something that
Well,
could hold. I don't have it. I looked for it in my notes, but I specifically remember.
It's similar to what she's saying. That's the same.
yeah.
The disease.
The Night Mother. Sorry, wasn't like the Night Mother might know how to heal it?
Yeah, that's the taming ritual here.
But I don't want to tame it. I want to get rid of it.
I will say that once you... What stage are you in? What was the last thing you experienced?
Turned into a werewolf last night.
So you've
Ate a
already
wolf.
changed?
Once, yeah. And that, it's been 2 nights, as I look at a lot.
Once you are bitten, there's a limited time and then it becomes permanent. There's no taming it. There's nothing.
I need to get rid of it. Don't tame it.
We will not be able to
Open
get
to
rid of it
taming it.
here. Taming we would be able to do. But we would first need to take over, and then this room, upon the shrine of the Night Mother, we would be able to tame you.
Do you know how much time we have till it's permanent?
It's at random. It's not a concrete number. It's your will that really... what lets it in.
Someone with a
over.
really strong will. How long would it take them?
You might have a lot more time than another. The clock might tick at a different time than you.
I don't know what everyone else is thinking, but I mean, we don't have too many allies besides Gimrock. Seems like the best course of action might be just going and trying to take out Kira right now.
I mean,
But I'm
you
trying to
said the two.
formulate a plan.
Yeah, you said the 2 ladies out there. Potentially, maybe one can be turned.
I'd like to think that some part of them wants the old clan. We lived by a code. We were at peace. Killing kids isn't us. Eventually it's going to turn on us, and unless they believe Strahd will intervene, I highly doubt it. There's a chance, but like I said, it's a risk. Just one call of an alarm and...
You think Carol's mate would oppose him?
Not that I know of, but... Like I said, I like to think that there's a part of everyone that wants what was lost.
Where's Kirill sleep? We could ambush him somewhere.
We won't be sleeping anytime soon. It's nighttime.
Yeah, dummy.
Is there where we could catch him unawares?
He usually stays up front for a good amount of time, and then eventually in the morning we'll go to bed, but he's always surrounded by his dire wolves. The only unaware attack you would get from him is off of a ledge or something. Maybe surprise him. But he's surrounded.
That's my running plan right now, but yeah.
We did see on our way up the hill, there is a fissure with a pool below. Do you know where that ends up in the cave?
There's an underground spring near our storage. It must be
Not anywhere
above
near
that.
him.
No, it would be on the eastern part of the cave.
When I was sneaking by, there's a small ledge that we could jump down and possibly surprise him, but we would have to get those 2 girls out of the way.
And don't forget, us werewolves are very perceptive.
Yes, I don't think all of us would be able to sneak right by like you were able to.
The only allies out of the cave we could get are Skenis. Get Rog if he's alive still, but
Just worried that me and Eli here don't have enough time to get them before permanence.
it's true as well. If you really want to get rid of that cure, you're going to want to get to Kretz or Valaki as soon as possible.
Fly punch in the air right now.
Anya's sister, I can't remember her name.
Sonya.
Sonya.
She's not dead, right?
No, she's in Kretz.
Last
still.
we left her, she was alive.
She gave you,
so-
she gave you
Possibly
she
not.
gave you that potion the last time you guys talked.
Mushroom potion?
No, the
Heroism.
potion of heroism.
Oh yeah. She gave me one too. I got like a weird potion too, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sorry.
Might matter. Might
Weird
matter.
potion too, right? The weird potion too, right?
No, you got a potion. You got a mushroom potion from the mushroom lady, and that you never drank. The mushroom lady in Valaki
Valaki.
way back.
I haven't drank it yet.
Yeah. She wanted you to test it.
Yeah. Good for her.
Well, to me, this just feels like another gift from the Night Mother to me to be utilized against my foes, so. If you can get me to control it, it's good enough for me.
Can you make an Arcana check?
It's my Arcana mod. 0. 7.
7. You can't necessarily focus it, but this room has a very large presence of her. And there is a shrine, obviously.
Can you feel her?
And we were meant to come here too, so maybe we got this for a reason. You guys got your fortune read to you. Telling you about a treasure in a den of wolves.
Night Mother's treasure.
We very much follow her. I was praying to her not long ago.
Maybe that's why I'm here. She brought me back.
My God.
Well, maybe you're here for a reason. Maybe your bidding is to clear these people that do not follow her anymore.
He's like, all right.
You hear that, Eli? Your dumb idea to go to the Abbey led us directly here. It's all making sense. That's why you had that dumb idea.
And you would notice that their Night Mother statue looks like a werewolf.
Well, my vote is to take the fight to them right now, element of surprise. If you guys want to formulate some kind of plan with that, I'm game, but I will not be bound. That was get Zenyaria. That was not a good plan.
Yeah, I mean, we get it. No, we're none worse for it. So let's
At least
leave it in the bygones.
being bound brought them in here and they could scope out.
I scoped the place out.
Well, there were definitely more to this cave on the way in. There was another fork to the right side. Is there more people who might be down there? More werewolves? Dire wolves?
That's the underground spring in our storage. There could be some smaller wolves down that way, but last time I checked, there were nothing.
Well, so 2-to-1 odds. And the two of you are ready for a scrap. You are ready, willing, able.
I want our clan back, and I know where Emil is now. I very much would like to get him.
Do you even know how to fight?
I very much know how to fight. I spent my whole life fighting.
Doesn't mean you're good at it.
He looks pretty formidable.
I've killed probably more than you have.
Brew just smiles creepily.
Are you the one that made this cloak? This beautiful kid
My God.
tapestry?
Well, what do the rest of you think? Do you want to try to talk to Bianca or the other one to try to get them on our side? Otherwise, it's...
I mean, it is at least worth a shot, and if they raise the alarm, then... I mean, what? They were... How close were they to Kirill?
Very close.
One's his mate.
Well, no, I mean physically close. How physically close?
Very
They're
close.
Very
right next
close.
to his throne room.
Right on the
So,
ledge.
I mean, if it goes poorly, then
Do we have any
Yeah.
sort of leverage? Anything that we can bring up? I mean, the killing kids part seems pretty important.
We did hear Bianca say maybe they're the ones to take him down.
she is his mate.
But I don't know. I didn't read too much into it, but
There's something there. I mean, when Kirill leaves the pack, it's usually our custom for the mate to take lead, to become the leader here, and Kirill always had Lars do it, never Bianca.
So,
Maybe she
I
won't
just-
join us, but maybe she'll at least stand aside.
so the lover is unsatisfied. It's common.
And I'd like to hope that all the murdering of humans, leaving our kill what you killed packed away, we're just not the same anymore, and I'd like to think that people aren't okay with that. He's brought such strength with him that people just sort of fall in place, but I also don't think she'd be quick to switch.
Or at least could get her to stand aside.
I mean, a lie. Perhaps you can sneak up and speak to these women. And, I don't know if it's worth. What is your name? Zulaga? Is Zuleika?
Zuleika.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Are you on good terms with them?
Am I on good terms with them?
Yes.
Not necessarily. They know who I was once with. He's excommunicated. I just fall in line.
I know it
I
would
could
be
just let them
strange.
alone.
I was going to say it would be strange for a blue-eyed woman to just appear out of nowhere and probably alarming. So, for you to make the introduction, perhaps, but if there's nothing there,
If she sees me with someone else, she's gonna think I'm uprising. It'll be immediate alarm. If you made it all the way in here, then you can get to them, and you'll just have very limited time to prove your case. But just know, if they switch and they alarm, you're going to be attacked right away. So,
Go up to her and say
Sad
you
health.
overheard what she said, and to tell her and her friend to step out of the way, and that we'll take it from there, and maybe she'll step away.
If you hear an alarm, please help.
You want me to lead the way?
Fucking need you.
I can do the talking if you want.
No.
No.
Very persuasive at times.
I'm gonna pull up my cloak and just start walking away quietly.
Brewer's gonna copy a lie.
Where do you want
This
me
can
to
only
go?
go well.
Asking me?
If things go wrong, I should be in place somewhere, me and Ilya.
That's why.
We can hang out around the corner. If Eli gets into trouble, she can run back, and then we can fight. We could choke point them, maybe. Pull them back towards the cave up to the roof. That's the way their numbers won't matter as much. Form a front line of me, you. My friends here are pretty good at range, so they'll be able to stay in the back and blast them.
The problem is if he calls out and gets those smaller werewolves, they could come from anywhere. So it doesn't
Even up the cliff face?
There's some scouting as we speak.
How would he be able to alarm them? He can yell that? He can howl that loud?
Can he howl that loud?
I mean, we just really need to. If we are going to make a move, we have to bring it to him as fast as possible and prevent him from calling out. If it is going to be him traipsing through the cave following us, I'm sure he's going to take a second to alarm everyone.
We just cut off his head and then intimidate from there.
It is an intimidating move, yes.
You said they fear his power. Kill the direwolves and kill him. What more do they have to fear besides us?
He's a formidable opponent.
We have no time. Let's go.
Sure.
See any other option than attacking him? Otherwise, we're just allowing ourselves to the fate of not being able to control this. And if I can't control this, then my personal quest is lost. So if you want to stand by my side, Eli will go up in front of us. We'll wait around the corner. For better or for worse, if things go sour, then we're going to have to push in and fight.
The brewer's gonna walk over here and smash a vial on the ground. And dust or like smoke's gonna come up, and it's gonna Ragnar, this gal right here, and Signaria are all gonna be impacted by it and feel stronger, tougher. It's time to go. I'm gonna cast 8 on the 3 of them.
Yeet, yeet. Was it 5?
Yeah. I wonder, Barry, do you think that I get Alchemical Savant? Oh, I guess it's not healing. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a concrete number, as opposed to
It's
like a
not a-
roll.
It's not a roll. Yeah.
Are you going invisible, Hannah?
I
Or-
can't.
So are you gonna stealth there? Is that what your plan is? Okay.
What do we got?
What corner should I hide around? Where is she?
Hide this way. Be quiet.
My cheeks are clenched.
Alright, give me a stealth check before you start heading that way.
Yeah, not aim.
Alright, I'm gonna put the hood on the lantern down, attach it to my belt, and light it.
What is the light on that?
When the hood's down, I think it's just dim light and 5-foot radius.
Okay. Should be dim 5.
Oh, this is either gonna go really well or we're gonna TPK and there is no in between.
Yeah.
A lie.
I got a 27.
27? Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, they moved.
So you wrap your back against the corner. You see two females are speaking quietly with each other. There is urgency in their voices.
And I kind of lean in and try to open my ear to what they're
Perception
saying.
check.
Lean in.
Take a gander.
Take a gander. 19. I'm so stressed right now.
Yeah.
My feet are so sweaty right now.
Sorry. I'm not making it easier by fucking with what I'm fucking
You're
with.
really not.
As you listen in, you hear the younger one, Azania, like leaning forward. I'm growing concerned about Kiro. The kids kidnapped in the storage room. It's gonna cause attention. Wolf hunters will start to track it down, find us. It's only a matter of time. And you just see Bianca kind of lean in. You need to calm down. There'll be a time for it, but I trust that Kirill. There's still good in him. There's still part of him. We'll figure it out in time.
Yeah, right now. Figure it out right the fuck
The
now.
one who said that was the one who said the
Yeah, Bianca.
Bianca.
partnership. Yeah.
Can you? I'm gonna murder. Stop. About to be some dog skin over here. Anyway,
Dagskin?
dag skin.
Thanks.
Eli's gonna kind of look back at Ragnar, assuming that
see
he
ya.
can, assuming that he can see me,
Can't see.
and I'm gonna point this way and put a 2 to let him know that they're both over there.
You see no reaction from him.
I'm glad that we
Ragnar
have
can't
him
see
leading
shit.
the way.
Yeah, I know. You just have the one guy who can't see anything over there. Well, most of your team can't see shit.
I'm going to turn the corner. I'm going to put my hands up. And I'm gonna say, what the fuck did she say to me? Shit.
When you're ready to say what you're gonna say, let me know.
I'm trying to basically say what I heard her whisper. I couldn't remember. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank of what it was.
Oh, maybe they're the ones to.
Maybe they're the ones to take him out. But I have my hands up.
What
Nothing
are you
in
saying?
them.
It's the radio one.
I'm looking at her, like saying that.
What are you saying?
Maybe they're the ones to take them out. Take him out.
Take who out? Who are you? She quickly pulls a spear out, holds it down, and you can see her twist it and like start taking 5 steps to you. Better answer now.
My name's Eli. Not here to hurt you.
How are you in here?
Very quiet.
He's gonna kill you. I will kill you. You're not supposed to be here.
Can you just listen to what I have to say
Say it.
before you kill me?
The other girl pulls a spear out.
We know about the children that are hiding in here, being killed. It's not who you are. It's not what you stand for. You think there's good in Kiro, but I think you want this back to what it once was. So does everybody else. And we can help you. We can free you. We can stop the madness.
Persuasion check.
Fuck yeah.
This is Ragnar just waiting.
I can't see shit, but I'm ready to go! Okay. What was it?
Would've been funny.
Persuasion?
It'd be funny if it was a nat one. Is it a nat one?
It's a 14.
She howls.
Ah.
And we're done tonight. I'm not doing that fight right now.
Ah.
It's 11:22. It's too
Yeah,
long of a
yeah.
fight.
Not a 40-minute fight.
That was a good one too.
That was
Could
dope.
have cast guidance on her.
Yeah, you could have cast guidance on her. She
Should've
rolled a
thought of that.
17.
This bitch.
Hmm.
I'm gonna cut her head off.
Do you have lucky?
You had 1 minute to.
know.
You had 1
I
minute
have
to cast your.
inspiration. I have inspiration.
Go ahead. Yeah, you can roll it. I'll let you roll it.
Oh.
Fuck it up!
See what everything
Natural one.
is. Natural. What was your first one? It was a 14.
14, yeah. It was 13 plus 1.
The sound of the howl, though, before combat starts, when I hear the howl, can I flip the lantern hood up?
Just make a note and we'll do it.
This fucker.
You're
I
trying
gotta
to get
see
the free
where I'm
action
going.
over here.
You should be able to use your inspiration die to make someone else re-roll their roll.
Just group inspiration. We just put it all in a pot.
No,
All I
it's
know is
like-
I'm never
no, like-
playing a character without dark vision again unless I have the light spell. Because it's just so annoying. It's a pain in the ass at all times. It's like, oh, you want a stealth? You can't see shit. So, sorry.
This is why we need Carrick. Carrick could be like, oh, 17? Nah.
I gotta keep this bitch with like 1 health so I can drag her fucking body
Just
in
drag
front
her
of
by
all
her
these
hair.
fucking dead kids and be like, look what you fucking done, you psycho. I tried to help you.
Brew will help with that. That's dope. That's fucking dope.
On board.
Yeah. Love that for us.
Emotional
Fucking-
damage.
Slit her stupid throat. Who cares?
Like I said, it's either going to go well or we're going to TPK. There's no in between. I can't run because I have 20 movement speed.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, well.
sir.
There's no running. We
Nah.
don't- yeah, we can't be having fucking werewolves in our group.
Okay. They're all gonna
Ooh.
turn into
Bad. It's so bad.
they're all gonna turn into werewolves.
That's the
Yeah.
face she's making as my spear's inside her fucking throat, and that's the blood on her face for him. Blood because she's a fucking dumbass.
We'll see. We'll see when they knock me out in 2 hits with my 37 health.
It'll be fine.
Simply roll a higher initiative than them.
It's okay. I have a plan to stay alive a little bit longer. Will
I
it
mean,
happen?
Fleeing's always an option, you know. You'd have
Did you not hear
pitons
what
on
I
the
said?
mountains.
Did you not hear what I said? I have 20 movement speed. I am not fleeing from anything. It is not possible. That's what I was
flee.
thinking the whole time I was fighting those werewolves on the mountaintop. I was like, oh, I could flee.
Can't
I have
run.
20 movement speed. I'm not getting anywhere.
We don't need Ragnar, right? We can just. We'll leave him behind, right?
Yeah,
can
we
just
can
play.
go find another barbarian who actually rages.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 Raged this session too.
Can we go back? Can we just go out of Barovia briefly and get the barbarian with the largest ass that Faerun has ever seen? I think he'd be able to handle this.
Unbelievable.
He'd probably make bigger cheek prints in the snow than
Go out there and
Ragnar
find
had.
somebody
Be
who
able to
rolled
follow him.
stats. Unbelievable.
Rolled stats.
It's like the Monty versus Eldazar thing. Not a fair comparison.
It's not.
Not even close.
Oh fuck.
He's trying his best.
I'm fucking dead. Are you
I
kidding
hate it.
me?
I thought I hated it last time. I hate it this time. This ending is way more, I would rather be tied up. At the
Yeah, I'd
beginning of
rather
the
go
game.
back to the beginning
At
where we
least-
were bound.
yeah.
And that was a way better situation for us, I think.
Mhm.
We're good. We got this. We got fireball. We got.
Don't tell Barry our strategies.
Shh.
Yeah, like I know Fireball's not a core strat.
Don't worry, I have fireball. I have haste.
Do you know what doesn't know
I
about
have locate
Fireball?
object.
The werewolves.
Okay.
You have haste?
They do.
I have blur, not prepared. I have mirror image.
It's okay. Is Meg still here?
No.
Play
I
it like
catnap.
Meg. You don't need to worry about if it's prepared or not. Just use it.
Use it.
I
It's
have
fine. Throw it all out.
Treebane.
Don't worry about
Silver
your spell
gem.
slots either. That
That's
doesn't
it.
exist.
I get
And
haste.
Hannah.
Haste is a third.
Does
level
Hannah
spell.
regen anything during all that
Yep.
time too? Because she wasn't
can
paying
get it.
attention to her feet.
Oh, I have it already. Haste is so fucking
We have a
sick.
feat?
I love it.
I have a
Yeah,
third
you weren't
feet.
paying attention. At the end of every round of combat, we regenerate 1d6 health.
Oh shit.
That was taken from physical or non-silvered.
Yeah. And it's
Wow,
non-magic,
maybe-
non-magical, non-silver. So
Maybe I
any
should cap
normal weapon.
haste.
Yeah, make sure you
Normal
remind me of that
scratch.
when we start.
I was gonna say maybe I should cast haste on our big slow barbarian, double his speed. to
Dude, when you put
40.
things in front of me, I'm still gonna hit them. I'm just gonna be slow about getting there.
I'd rather double my speed and make it
The
80.
fucking howls, and then there's Ragnar's. Everyone's just running by him, and he's like,
It's gonna be the
I'll
toughest,
get there.
toughest
Give
fight
her
yet.
a minute.
This would be interesting. I thought Hannah's riveting speech was gonna give her a 20 roll.
That was a fucking good speech,
It was.
wasn't it? I was
Really
fucking
good.
rolling.
I
I
was
was like,
proud
I
of
don't know
you.
what to say, and then I was
you were
rolling,
good.
and then I fucking roll a 13. I've been rolling good all night,
But you-
and I was like, I'm not gonna switch it up now. I've been rolling good.
They have no mods too.
fuck you.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
fuck off.
They don't
okay?
have an insight mod. Is 0, so it's just a flat roll.
no, that's fine. Just twist the
Yeah,
knife.
it's fine.
You only had a minute to speak too, so good thing you got it up. The thing I was setting up when you were doing that was a timer.
I fucking hate you.
I set it for a minute to. You could have gotten 2 persuasion checks if your speech was a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Imagine Ragnar going in there, he'd be like, "My name's Ragnar of the Hill
The guy's a
Mountain
dick. He's
Tribe."
gonna
Dude,
fucking die. Are you
Ragnar
with us or what?
taking the lead on the conversation was so great. Yeah, I don't remember any of their names, but I killed them. I ate a wolf.
Yeah, I ate a wolf.
Is this
Where's
crazy?
Charisma-
that put me on
charisma
the,
gets
on
you.
the spectrum? Where does that put me on the spectrum of turning into a
If I
permanent
went there and
werewolf?
talked to her, I'd been like, hey, listen, either you fuck off because your husband kills kids and you just step out of way or help us, or I kill you and then I kill your husband. And that. Your choice.
I was thinking of volunteering to go with you and charming one of them.
Would have been smart.
We would have had an hour
Yeah.
before she got angry.
Yeah, but that hour they could have died and then.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was asking for a werewolf comrade to join us in our adventure, so we could take him out back and fucking kill him.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing.
Hey, come here. We want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
see
can
your
you show
secret.
us where the warg den is and just fucking off him real quick?
As he's dying, you just point at Brewer. He's gonna take your hand.
And your skin.
Wait, what? You were gonna do what?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
So what?
I was gonna have a werewolf friend join us on the adventure.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were just gonna kill him out back behind the shed.
He's got the
Werewolf
mange.
charming. Go 2 for 2.
He's got the mange. Oh shit.
Werewolf cave. All right.
Did werewolves have pack tactics?
No.
You're fine.
I didn't think they did.
We're good.
We're good.
We'll be fine.
The only thing that has killed us is had pack tactics. And a ton of arrows.
If we TPK, we're just going to Exandria. Or Avernus. I don't know what's next.
Avernus. They have a lot of health though, and they're strong.
Don't they have
So
more than one
we-
attack too?
Yeah, they have multi-attack.
Hey, all I'm saying is we're outnumbered 2 to 1. I took out 2 on my own. So if everyone takes out 2 on their own,
Yeah.
We're good.
I'm gonna have multi-attack as well. Maybe. If I choose to do that. Maybe.
What, next
Or maybe
level?
I'll just do 2 fireball. No, I'll haste.
Oh, haste.
Yeah. Or
Don't you have
2
extra
fireball.
attack next level?
Yeah, I do. And I can use a cantrip as the extra attack. Which is sick.
There's a machine gun.
Yeah, well, I have cunning something.
Lingus.
Uncanny
No,
dodge,
you get
not
expertise.
even. Oh yeah, next level.
Yeah.
Ooh, watch out, expertise.
You already have proficiency in every
shoot
fucking
two
skill as
fucking
a rogue.
fireballs though. You still can
What?
only do one. If you get a second action, doesn't mean you can shoot 2 spell slots.
you
What?
can.
What? No. What are you talking about?
You said 2 fireballs. Oh, cantrip. You mean
You can
fireball?
do fireball with
No,
haste.
Fireball.
no. So
Fireball.
I can't twin fireball. I can twin firebolt.
Why
Yeah,
can't you twin
yeah,
fireball?
It needs to be single
Fireball.
target.
It's a single target.
Yeah.
Oh, does it say single target in haste? I've never read
Twin-
space.
twin
I thought it
spell.
just gave you 2 actions.
It gives you 2 actions, but you couldn't do 2. I was saying you could do 2 fire bolts and twin them and do like that. But you can't do 2 fireballs because you can still only shoot one. Just like it says when you use haste, you only can do a 1 weapon attack
weapon
only
attack.
on the action. It's limited.
Yeah.
You can't.
So 2 different things.
But fireball,
No, you
for
can.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fireball you can. I was just going off of haste. Nah, I obviously know you
ha-
can't twin
haste,
fireball.
I could cast fireball and then do a weapon attack after.
Yeah. Or fireball and then do a fireball. You can do those 2 because the cantrip's not using a spell slot.
Yes.
Well, the spell slot thing's only when you use a spell slot as a bonus action.
Well, you can only use 1 spell slot
Per turn.
When you use one during a bonus action. Because
just in
technically speaking, you could fireball something, and someone could counterspell it, and you can counterspell their counterspell. That's using 2 spell slots.
Oh,
but
right. Yeah.
There's
The
wording in the casting a spell thing that specifically states bonus action. But yeah, with haste, I thought it gave you a full another action, but it specifies what you can do with that extra action.
Yeah, no, you can't. Despite including attack as part of the cantrip, all cantrips use the cast a spell action like any other spell. Haste options are limited as you indicated, and cast a spell is not among the available options. So you can't even use a cantrip with that second one, but you can use a weapon attack.
That's fine. Got my trusty Chris.
There's Christopher.
Yeah, under the casting a spell rules, under bonus action, so it says that You can't cast another spell during the same turn except for a cantrip with the casting time of 1 action under the bonus action section.
It triggers.
Because I remember looking that up once because I was like, wait, could you counterspell someone's counterspell? Because that would technically be taking 2 spell slots in a single turn. Which you can.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah. Should be able to.
There's a lot of technicalities in D&D.
Yeah.
Do you need
But do you know what
Matt
I
Mercer with
have? I have swing my axe.
Ew.
Zanyara's gonna run in with her blood spear and she's gonna suck off the werewolves with it.
What?
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking do what?
I'm gonna fucking do.
Why?
what?
Is it because I'm the shortest? I don't even have to kneel? Is that it?
Or you're gonna take their blood.
I'm at
Yeah,
perfect
you just
gluck
gotta
gluck
suck them
level.
off.
Gluck gluck.
Gluck Gluck 9000. Send her in.
Yep. Gluck gluck 9000.
Short ones do weird stuff.
Dude, what the fuck? Why do both my characters get fucking bullied with the gluck gluck? Stop.
It was horrible. I heard it echoing through the caves.
I can't believe that.
Nothing to say.
I can't unhear it.
She just hasn't been the same since she's been throat fucked by that water weird. In her
Ooh, we
dog
got
gut, I guess.
lasagna on the stream right now. Yeah.
I always forget it's fucking running.